Man on the Street.
Once again, it's on. Welcome back to another great episode of the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. Of course, you know I am the man on the street.
This is Pharaoh King.
Them dog from Be More Careful.
The mad professor in the boot.
Shot to outside of Orlando. Always
Yes.
doing that here.
Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome y'all back. And we got a great show for you. But you know how we always start our podcast off. We always got to ask the brother how their day went. So for the motherfuckers who ain't working, blowing up our goddamn phone all goddamn day on text message, Shata, how was your day?
Whoa. First of all, okay, I remember getting a text sending me. What y'all not gonna do is act like I didn't ask what the subject was. That's what I started with. It wasn't even me, son. And then y'all try to put this joint on me like I asked one question and
I
somebody
got you,
started talking.
My job is done.
You see what I'm saying? And this is what y'all do. And this is why Ocho Cinco and his daggone woman broke up, because y'all don't know how to act right. Y'all tripping, man. I'm gonna need in order for this relationship to work, we gonna need good concrete communication. I don't know how to be setting me up and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I got you, my brother. What about you, Tim Dawg? Other brother on the other side of the text messages.
Man, I ain't do a damn thing today.
Yeah, but text message 30 damn messages.
Yeah, that's about it. Oh, physical therapy. Oh,
Okay. All right then, my brother.
that was enough right there. Physical therapy and the text message. I was trolling. Yeah.
I got you.
Doing my
you.
job.
Pat Professor, how was your day, my brother?
Well, after I muted my phone from all the goddamn text back and forth,
Same here.
I ain't do much of shit. Just finishing up shopping. That's all.
I got you. And Pharaoh King.
So yesterday,
That gout got him.
I took my ass to work. I didn't want to use up too much leave. I was feeling good getting in there. Those crutches got my shoulders and my back and shit hurting. But by 1
Out of
o'clock,
shape.
hey, whatever you want to call it. But I was crying by 1 o'clock. I ain't shitting you. I jumped my ass in the car. Luckily, my son was there getting his shots. Yeah, he took me to the car. That was the worst drive I've ever had coming back home.
Why you say that?
I couldn't use my foot, man.
Oh,
man.
You didn't buy the cherry juice or anything?
what up, brother Law?
Yeah,
I'm back.
man.
I'm back.
I just shouldn't have went to work. I should have stayed home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you have
so
to
my-
step off your feet off of that.
Man, I had a lot going on, but today,
What'd you think, man, on the street? You had it before, right?
Yeah, don't knock on wood. I had it before and I'm not gonna get it again. Keep that bad juju on goddamn Pharaoh. Don't bring that shit over here.
Damn, keep it on Pharaoh. God
Yeah,
damn.
don't bring that juju over here.
Listen,
How about nobody get the shit? God
Yeah,
damn.
nobody
I'm
gets.
telling you,
Yeah.
man.
Hey,
but
it's just me.
That was a life-changing moment for a brother. I promise you. Won't
so,
I
ever.
got you, I
so
got
you telling
I
me
can only imagine.
you about to do the Dion? You gonna get like your foot cut off or something?
Nah,
Nah,
man. Hey,
hey,
The
Mm-mm.
fuck?
hey, but I'm telling you,
I'm not doing
the
the
first
Dion.
time I caught it, I was telling them to cut it off. I said,
Oh,
okay.
"Hey, where you put it? Take that
God
motherfucker
damn.
off."
Oh, yeah.
It's like, hey, so what's your pain like from 1 to 10? I said, my shit ain't even on the scale no more. Cut it off.
Oh,
yeah.
I guess if at least if they cut it off, you'll have your foot to put off in somebody's ass. If
Yeah,
you need
that's
to, I
right,
guess.
that's
God
right.
damn.
Hey,
And of
man,
course,
don't stop encouraging that kind of violence on this podcast. Don't do that.
Yeah, and of course, you know,
Oh,
my
man.
grandson, they had a championship game. They came up a little short tonight. But he played well. He played well. Yeah, they lost to Evans tonight. He played well. They played great.
They lost to who?
Evans,
The aliens.
Evans Middle School.
Do
but
they have
they-
any black people over there?
Yeah, them boys could ball, man. They balled
Okay.
out.
I thought
And,
Evans was only them different people.
Nah, they balled out. And of course, Harlem played their heart out, but they came up short. But hey, there's always next year. You can't win them all. Can't win them all.
And
But
you
fellas,
can
man, we
learn
got
from
a
your
good
mistakes and hopefully
conversation.
do better.
We got a good conversation, man. Let's go ahead and get off in this, man. This guy right here. I know he gets on a lot of our nerves, but he always seems to find a way to push these goddamn buttons by the things that he says.
Aaron Rodgers was brought to New York to be the Jets' savior. Instead, the Jets have somehow gotten worse as they continue to find new ways to lose week after week. They fired their head coach and GM, and now there's questions about whether Rodgers will be back for the final year of his deal. Here's Aaron on all the noise around the team earlier this week with Pat McAfee.
There's a lot of people talking about the game now, both non-players, non-former players, and former players who, are trying to stay relevant fame-wise. So the takes and the criticism, I think, are a lot different than they were maybe in the mid-2000s. These experts on TV who nobody remembers what they did in their career. So in order for them to stay relevant, they have to make comments that keep them in the conversation. That wasn't going on in 2008, 2009. That was non-existent. The Sports Center of my youth, those guys made the highlights so much fun, and that's what they showed on Sports Center. Now it's all talk shows and people whose opinions are so important now, and they believe they're the celebrities now. They're the stars for just being able to talk about sports or give a take about sports, many of which are unfounded or asinine, as we all know. But that's the environment that we're in now.
That's the environment that we're in now. Now, this came before they won Sunday. This one he was 3-10, I believe. They're now at 4-10. And then he came back and said something else. I had a chance to get it. But I'm gonna come to you, Matt Professor, first. What are your thoughts on what Aaron Rodgers said?
It's funny this dude's gonna say some shit like this while he's sitting on the show pontificating about sports. I mean, this motherfucker.
Wait. No. You ain't gonna speed past that word. What is that?
I mean, my damn. Then he gonna talk about 2008 and 9. Guess what, nigga? In 2008, 9, you were good. So I mean, the Jets signed him to be a savior when he was damn near 40 years old. I don't give a goddamn what position and what sport you play. At 40 years old, you ain't much of shit no more. Nothing. You ain't much of shit anyway. So just go ahead, and he needs to learn. Aaron Rodgers needs to learn to shut the fuck up, because I know we've all said it over and over. This man thinks he's the smartest person, and no matter what room he was in, he could be sitting in a room with Stephen Hawking and try to teach a class on astrophysics. I mean, dude, just shut up. Shut up. Halfway play football like you're doing now, and move the fuck on.
Yeah. Shotzi, your thoughts?
How much is Pat McAfee paying him to be on that podcast?
Too much.
I think they said he made close to $1 million, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
So
they said they didn't pay him. They said they didn't pay him.
So let me get this straight. You're mad because your game is being critiqued the same way anybody else that sucked in the NFL would be critiqued?
Exactly.
That's what you mad about?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the same dude that went on vacation, went to this dark room, and when he got to New York,
Yeah,
he
for a whole
got hurt
month.
the first year, sat out the whole year,
Yeah.
came back, and then he got Devontae Adams to go ahead and uproot his whole family, bless his little heart, and
And
go
the Taco
back to
Bell
New
in his
York
house.
thinking that he could do something with, bro.
See, that's smooth right
Bro.
there. That Taco Bell.
Listen to me. He is getting ready to start a new trend. It's about to be the curse of the Green Bay Packers. I'm telling you, if you're a quarterback and go to Green Bay and you fall into that trap of Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, your career, just go ahead and it's over for you. That's it.
Damn.
Jordan
I
Love's not in a good situation.
Yeah, I hope Jordan Love don't fall into that.
I
But
was
Jordan
about to
Love,
say
Oh, he
that.
won't.
yeah.
He
But
won't.
I don't think
He
that.
won't.
I don't think that he's not
Shoot, you can see it right now.
No,
No, I'm just saying,
you talking
he's
about
not
Jets-
narcissistic.
New
He
York
doesn't
Jets.
think about himself. But go
Right.
ahead,
No,
Daryl.
New York
But-
Jets like the New York Giants. They don't want no black quarterbacks, so you ain't gotta worry about it.
Facts.
Well, they did
Facts.
have my man that played for Seattle, so you can't say that. They had
No,
him there
they
for a while.
had him.
Yeah,
They got rid of him.
but they got rid of because he wasn't playing well. But you know,
Come on, man.
no, I'm just saying he wasn't playing well. That's the truth. He wasn't playing well at the time. That's why
That's
they
like
got rid of
Aaron-
him.
I understand that, but
Aaron
they
Brooks.
still don't want a black quarterback there.
Yeah,
But Jordan Love said that he learned from Aaron Rodgers, football wise, as far as helping them read defenses and being in situations where you have to get rid of the ball. So I can't say that Aaron Rodgers was all bad. I mean, his ego is what makes him look bad.
Can
And
I say
then
something?
on
Can I
top
say
of it-
something to you? Can I say something to you though? Now you just say that I don't believe that, because from what I've heard, he did the same thing that Brett Favre did to him.
Yeah.
That
Correct.
he wasn't helping
He
him
admitted
learn.
to as much.
Yeah,
Right,
and that's
but
what I'm saying.
I'm just saying this is what Jordan Love said, that
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers taught him some stuff, you know,
Okay.
as far as football wise, and he learned that from him. So I mean,
Well,
you can say
I'm gonna-
Jordan
I'm
Love
gonna
is a
put-
liar, but I'm
I'm
just quoting what the man said.
But Tim Don,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to push back on you a little bit on that, because you remember when he was there, when he was remember they were going through that whole tumultuous that being a small market team and him buying into this, that, and the other. The Green Bay Packers are owned by their fan base, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So when Aaron Rodgers was there, he had the power to make a lot of things happen just by him saying so. Now he's in the big market team, and you're expected to deliver, and now you're not delivering. So now you're going to go, like Matt Professor said, you're going to pontificate on this daggone idiot punter's daggone podcast. I mean, come on, man. Everybody watch the games every week.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is what Jordan Love said about Aaron Rodgers. And,
Okay.
and it's true, Aaron Rodgers did treat him like Brett Favre did him, but I'm sure Aaron Rodgers also didn't treat him totally like a dick. And so Jordan Love said he learned some things from Aaron Rodgers, because
Yeah.
that was from his mouth.
We learned the right thing. We learned the right thing. Farrell, get back in there, Farrell. Your thoughts?
Well, first of all, he's talking about people on these social media podcasts and stuff. He's on one.
Yeah.
Let's get started there. You know, you're replying or saying something about people on the podcast / broadcast. Two, you're talking to a kicker and AJ Hawk. What the fuck AJ Hawk did? All right. What has he done? So, and he's up there looking stoned when he was trying to listen. But he's talking to Ryan Clark, who's also a Super Bowl winner, if I'm not mistaken, right?
And a
He's had
damn good
numerous
journalist.
awards.
Yes, he
Right.
has.
He has numerous awards, especially an Emmy, I think, for his The Pivot, if I'm not mistaken, right? So you're not talking to somebody who has been. You're talking to somebody that was and it still is relevant in NFL.
And just signed a humongous contract with ESPN.
Right. So he only wished to do that. He has Aaron Rodgers has all these accolades, but he was supposed to deliver another Super Bowl. Never prospered. So yeah, your play fucking sucks. Even us average fans know your play sucks.
It's like
You're
I
doing
said,
it for worms.
It's the same thing I said when we started this conversation way back when.
Yeah.
He's trying to do the same thing Brady and freaking daggone old boy did, and he can't accomplish that.
Listen,
Yeah.
but he's the Kevin Durant of football right now.
Pretty much.
Every time you talk about him, he has something to say. He cries about it. Man. Like,
I would say this about Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, just like the math professor, he think that he's the, like math professor say, he thinks that he's the smartest person in the room. That nobody could.
He's the only
beat him.
person in the room.
And the way that he started the whole conversation off, and y'all say, he's on a show, criticizing, not talking about how people play, which makes no sense. And you made a great point.
He was into his feelings.
Well, yeah, you could be in your feelings, but if your play sucks, your play sucks. Somebody say something.
He's been magnified.
I can't remember who said this. And they basically was talking about how players now are basically with the podcast and they're criticizing each other. But somebody made a great point. When you look at the old ESPNs, right? That he said that he know and love. The only black person was on that show was Stuart Scott, I believe, and I think the other black guy.
It was Stuart Scott and that ex-football player whose name escapes me right now.
But I'm talking about basically talking, and it was another black guy too. His name is escaping me right now.
Well, I know you're talking about that black guys that didn't play play sports, just journalists.
Just journalists. But he said that now that these black athletes are having these platforms to speak their mind, to talk about what they know, Aaron Rodgers have an issue. Does he have an issue with people criticizing him, or does he have an issue with certain people,
black people,
color criticizing him?
Good
I was
point.
about to say that. I was about to say that.
I said he'd been magnified.
Yeah. I said that.
Well, yeah, because he don't when but see that's kind of the problem is he does what most maggots do, and they'll go, and I hate to bring politics into this, but they go to friendly corners of the internet to talk the stupid shit that they want to talk about, rather than going somewhere where they're going to be criticized for the horrible shit that they've done. It's why Aaron Rodgers goes to Pat McAfee's show, because they've never criticized him at all.
Correct.
So he just goes to where he's comfortable, where he's going to be patted on the back of his
Kevin
head, give him a fucking
Frazier.
cookie, telling him that he's a good boy.
And my wife made a very, very interesting point this morning. She was like, it's funny. Pat McAfee broke into this world of journalism by signing a contract with ESPN, right? But name me another black podcaster who could sit on their podcast and get invited to morning shows in a tank top and just look any old kind of way and get away with it.
No, let's say a white beater. Let's say a white beater. Man.
Yeah, white beater. Come on.
Yeah.
And they gave him a contract. So you're talking about Hannah Storm and Stuart Scott and some of these old school cats that's been there forever. They're real journalists. These cats are jokes, man. The majority of them don't know what they're doing.
And I can understand him criticizing us because, hey, I never played professional football. I don't know the rules of the game. You know the ins and outs. But you talking about great players like Cam Newton. Cam Newton made a great point. He said the only issue that he had with what Aaron Rodgers said is you got an issue with somebody, put a name on it.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want to call somebody out, call them out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Don't hide behind your words. Call them out. And
he
Farrell,
knows all about it too.
and Farrell, you brought it up because a certain person, hey, he didn't take too kindly what Aaron Rodgers said.
Yeah, I think I find it extremely funny that he's saying this on a show with a man who, as great as he was as a punter, is far more famous as a pundit.
That's a fact.
And Pat McAfee. AJ Hawk, who I felt like was a good player, right, is now on TV and he gets to give his thoughts as well. Actually, Aaron Rodgers, you're being paid to be on that show to give your thoughts and opinions as a personality.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong. He is not to me a first ballot Hall of Famer. He is one of the best and most talented quarterbacks to ever play this game. And he ain't no more. And his problem is that people are willing to say it. Are people not supposed to be able to do their jobs in an unbiased way and be honest about who you are as a player because you feel like you had a better career than them?
Yeah.
I don't agree to that. And for you to sit up there and say that there are these people who feel like they have now become the celebrity or they have now become the superstar or the sports center of old is gone. Yeah, bro, because times change. The reason that they're paying you $1 million or whatever it is to be on Pat McAfee is because you had a great career and people are going to listen to your opinions, which people listen to my opinion. People listen to Cam Newton's opinion. People listen to Stephen A's opinion because those opinions are informed. And so my biggest problem with Aaron Rodgers, because to me, I'm actually not upset about what he's saying because I ain't no hit dog. And a hit dog a holler. Mm-hmm. My issue with him is you're doing the exact same thing.
You're doing it too.
And the reason that you're getting this opportunity to say these asinine things is because someone is paying you who is exactly the same thing that you are now speaking out against. Yeah. This dude is once again tone deaf. This dude is once again unaware. This dude is once again arrogant to a point that's almost sickening because he says these things and he talks tough and he behaves in this way, but he ain't. Right? He has all of this cachet because he's a good player, but they ain't people around here that come around and talk about what type of leader you are. They ain't people that come around here and talk about wanting to follow you because of the type of man you have been. This dude is a fraud. Right? He's been a fraud and he could throw a football and that's where it stops. Once that talent ends, so does him and so does he. And so to sit up there, man, and to be just blatantly hypocritical is funny and sickening at the same time.
Funny and sickening at the same time.
I got
Let me get my question. Was Ryan Clark on point talking about Aaron Rodgers? Go ahead, Farrell.
Yeah. Yes, because Ryan Clark graduated from LSU with a degree in communications.
Right.
Cam Newton graduated from Auburn with a degree in sociology.
Right.
Aaron Rodgers went to 2 colleges and have not graduated with no degree. to this day.
Right.
So I'm gonna end it up with that. We're
All right,
done.
man. But go ahead, Master Pastor. Your thought on what
I
Ryan
mean,
Clark
it's funny. I hadn't seen Ryan Clark's response before I gave mine, and we pretty much said exactly the same goddamn thing. He's
Yeah.
on the show doing the shit that he's complaining about other people doing, and he's mad that he's not the player he used to be. I mean, it happened to Jordan. It's happening to LeBron. You're
Yes.
never the player you are at the end of your career when you started. So I
You got
mean,
that
just
right.
get the fuck over it, man. Move.
Aw.
Go ahead, play the way you can play, and when they bench,
right,
when
you
they
know what I
bench you the way they just benched Kirk Cousins, you go ahead, accept it, shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. Go ahead, Tim Dog. Your thoughts.
Hey, Ryan Clark, nail in the coffin. Nothing said after that. It's dead, done, and over with. I mean, that's it.
I got you. All right, Shata, your thoughts.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, he rubbed his ear with his glasses on. What the hell?
I ain't got nothing else.
All right, Pharaoh.
Been said.
Go ahead, Pharaoh.
No, I told you. I named the degrees. I named who didn't have a degree.
There's
Yeah,
no
for
reason to
anything to be
respond to that.
said. Like we said, we know. He
Listen,
know
he
he's
said-
for it.
There's no reason to make a conversation over something that's completely everything that was said in that damn one take by Ryan Clark. No.
Yeah.
He better be glad ESPN won't, revoke that contract.
No, they're not gonna do that.
No.
They're not gonna do that.
He negotiated his contract. I'm sure he's good.
No,
But you
like
know,
I
he
said,
did.
he's at his career. So he's
That's right. He's in his career, and then he did do a
you
rebuttal.
you got somebody trying to come from Las Vegas to come over there to try to win something. It ain't happening. I mean, they started hooking up last game. Shit, the season's over now. Hell, we about to go into Christmas.
Yeah, and he did do a rebuttal. I didn't have time to listen to what, but he still didn't put a name on. And that's
No. I can tell you what he said. He was talking about vaccines. They was talking about him not being vaccinated.
Yeah.
He was a fraud because he wasn't vaccinated.
Right.
And he kept saying that you're part of the big pharma now. So you're going to sit there and say, I got my 2 shots for Moderna, talking about Ryan Clark, and then his 3 boosters, talking about he had a name or public service announcement. He said PSA about Ryan Clark being part of the pharma, big pharma or whatever talking. So he has something, he has a chip on the shoulder about them calling him out, lying 3 years ago, saying he was vaccinated when he wasn't.
Yeah, but the issue that I have with that is he didn't want to put that lie out there.
Exactly.
But that's my point.
Yeah,
Like,
he tried
to cover it up, saying that you're the one that's supporting somebody, but then you're gonna call me a fraud.
Can I ask you this? And I want everybody to answer this. When have you heard? When was the last time you heard anybody say anything about Aaron Rodgers being vaccinated?
When it happened
in a year.
Huh?
It ain't even brought up.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say, Pharaoh. To your point, what he's saying, he sounds very asinine because
that's my point.
Yeah, nobody said
he
anything.
brought up something, because at the end of the Pat McAfee stuff, he said, "No, I'm not done yet," because he was about to close out.
Okay,
and
he kept going. He brought up the pharma stuff.
There's an old saying that simply goes, "Look, the truth don't need no defense."
I got you.
Well,
but
it don't.
But my thing with Aaron Rodgers is, yes, it's over and done with. And it was the head coach. They fired the head coach, right? And then they came and went and got Devontae Adams for him. Okay, that'll help him out. That didn't work out. And then what? They just fired the general manager, I believe. Then they fired the general manager as well. So they fired the general manager. Yeah. So they did everything for you to succeed. When they wanted you, who was a free agent, the coach, the owner, the general manager, they all hopped on that private plane, went wherever you was at, so you could come over and be Captain Saberho.
Wait a minute.
The whole thing about that is,
he is a hoe.
The whole thing about that is they were the only team that wanted him.
That's true too.
But y'all forgetting something.
I forgot about that. Ooh,
when he did that in Green Bay,
zero.
When he did that in Green Bay, he got McCarthy fired. He got mad because they drafted Jordan Love. They wanted some receivers or something like that. Some things happened. Then they end up getting the guy that they have now.
So basically, everything he didn't want happened.
Well, there is a
hit the wrong button.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's happened in Green Bay. It's now happening again in New York, What else are we going to talk about this guy besides having 4 MVPs, 10-time Pro Bowl selection, whatever, and 1 Super Bowl?
Super Bowl. Yeah. Hey, so my last question about Aaron Rodgers before we move on. Is Aaron Rodgers the problems with the Jets, or the Jets just another
Aaron
another
Rodgers
New
is a
York
problem
team?
with football.
Damn, Aaron, let me finish my question. Shit.
I'm sorry, man. He's a problem with football. Fuck just the team. He's a problem with football as a whole.
man.
All right, Shota, your thoughts. What is it, Shota?
Look, I think y'all heard me say this before, man. I'm a big New York Knicks fan and everything. Look, I think New York is cursed, man. It's just we have some of the most horrible managing systems for all of our sports teams, except for the Buffalo Bills, and the Bills are basically Canadian. So I mean, it's just the whole New York sports system it's got an infection, and nobody know what the cure is.
I got you, Tim Dawg.
Aaron Rodgers should just go ahead and retire and be a dick on somebody's sports show and do the exact thing that he's talking about and shut the fuck up.
I got
do
you.
something.
I got you.
Because this game is done.
Matt Professor.
Well, see, the problem with New York teams, and I've been thinking about this when Shota put that out yesterday, is New York teams try to control the teams the way the city is run. You know, the city runs itself as the biggest, baddest city in the country. And the teams try to do the same thing. Or well, we can, especially with the Yankees, we can buy our way to this, we can pay our way to that. And the football teams act the same way, despite the Jets not been a winner in a very long time. The Giants actually experienced success in the last 15 years or so. So they run these New York teams, and I'm going to include the basketball teams too, as the largest sports market in the country, even though I think it's neck and neck with Chicago. And they think that it's just a pleasure to be there in that city. So they don't really put together the shit that they need to do for the fans to be happy with what they're paying for, because these fans in New York are paying more than most other sports teams are paying for the privilege of seeing these teams.
Right.
So, you know, they're not there. And Joseph putting it better than I could. They're just robbing these teams, because Aaron Rodgers went into a messed up situation, and he was messed up himself. So if you get a broken piece to go if you get a broken piece to go into a puzzle of 1,000 pieces, where that one piece belongs to a puzzle of 100 pieces, it's never gonna fucking work.
Yeah.
The pieces aren't meant to fit.
You got that right.
But think about the logic of the shit that he did, though. He's a white man and he's hanging out in the dark. You can't hang out in the dark and you white. You're gonna be seen every time.
Yeah, but his issue is that he think that he's the best thing smoker, but he's not. Hey, you know, before we move into the next video, you know what I thought you was going to say, Matt Professor? I thought you were going to say that, Shota, you need to pick better teams, because all your teams need to be garbage.
Well, I was going to get into
the
that
Knicks
later.
Garbage, the goddamn Yankees garbage. God damn, who else is garbage? Shit,
not the Liberty.
Pick some better team. Let's go to the next video.
That might be the deciding factor.
You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that and run off.
Okay? I'm pulling Aaron Rodgers. I'm pulling Aaron Rodgers.
The people on the podcast need to understand is, yes, I have teams in New York that I'm going to be faithful to the day I die, and that's the Yankees and that's the damn New York Knicks. Every other team in New York, I don't rock with.
Okay, then. Well, still rocking with the losers, but let's go ahead and move along.
Oh, damn.
Hey,
Rangers.
Talking about quarterbacks that need to give it up. And Joe brought it up.
The Nets.
This guy, I guess he's robbing the Atlanta as well. Joe, what's up with your boy, man? Y'all, you was happy. You had your Kurt Coe chain on it as well.
Did he?
Yeah.
I couldn't wait to get
all he had to do was come for me.
So Joe, what you gonna do with that chain now?
All he had to do was.
Well, there is a major development coming out of Flowery Branch tonight. The Falcons are making a change at quarterback.
So let's bring in Reggie Chapman now. Reggie, there has been concerns about Kirk Cousins over the past few weeks, and now the coaches are making a change here, one that we've been hearing a lot of fans ask for. So how soon are we going to see this change unfold here in Atlanta?
Well, the change is happening immediately. Michael Penix Jr. is now the starting quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons, replacing Kirk Cousins. Penix will be in the lineup Sunday against the New York Football Giants. The team put out a statement tonight from head coach Raheem Morris, who said Penix is the starter moving forward. Morris said that this is a football decision. The Falcons are 1 game behind Tampa Bay in the NFC South Division, so they still have a chance for the playoffs.
I'm coming to you first because I used to be your quarterback, your starting quarterback. So do you agree with the Atlanta Falcons benching Kirk Cousins?
Man, listen, when this dude is throwing more to the opposition, hell yes, time to sit his ass down. What he had 4 interceptions the game before. He had 3 last week. So that's 7 turnovers in 2 games. So hell yeah. And guess what? Washington got rid of him because when he did play Atlanta, he lost the overtime game because he threw to Atlanta. So shit, what you expect in the same damn stadium? No, that was the other stadium before they got to this one. But regardless, he's known for throwing interceptions. Ask Minnesota. They lost some playoff games because he like threw to New Orleans. I think he threw to New Orleans at one time, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then he chases the money. I don't even know why Atlanta gave him that money.
The guaranteed money too.
Yeah. So they have opportunity to get into the playoffs, but if they keep playing Kirk Cousins, he gonna throw their ass right out the playoffs. So yes, it's time for him to go.
Yeah. Well, your thoughts, Shawty.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
So Kirk Cousins has completely been in the same situation I've always said when he was with Washington Redskins. He's nothing more than a game manager. He's in the same boat as Alex Smith. He's in the same boat as now Aaron Rodgers. He's in the same boat of those little backup quarterbacks that's bouncing around the league trying to do a little something that will never be it. I'm sorry, Geno Smith is another one. He's never going to win a ship. You know what I'm saying? It's just, he is just not that dude that should have got a contract because he's had the same habits when he was with Washington.
Mm-hmm.
He went to Minnesota and had probably the most dynamite freaking daggone wide receiver out there and an offensive line and everything, and you still threw picks. As a matter of fact, you threw a pick that got y'all daggone booted out of the playoffs.
Yep.
And then you daggone go down to Atlanta, and he's fool's gold, man. He's just fool's gold, bro.
I got you.
Period.
I got you. What you got about to say about that, man, Professor?
In football, there's really one truism in all of football, professional football especially.
Yeah.
If you think your quarterback can take you to the Super Bowl, you don't let him go somewhere else.
Exactly.
The fact that the Vikings let him go tells you that they believe that he would never get them to the promised land. It's going like this in Atlanta. Didn't we say earlier this year? We have a pool at first on how long it take them to bench Kirk Cousins?
Yeah,
Kirk
I think we did.
And Russell Wilson. How long?
Yeah, we did have that. Yeah,
going on both.
Yeah. Which one going to get benched first? Yeah,
right. So I mean, it just shows that I don't understand why Atlanta believed in him. And granted, Kirk Cousins plays very well for short periods of time. But the thing of it is, even when they were winning, he wasn't looking good doing it.
Bro, just go ahead and say it. He's a new age Nick Folk. He's a backup quarterback when you need him.
Without question.
But Nick Folk.
Yeah.
Talking about.
You know that the quarterback that actually took y'all all the way to
make sure you say it right. Super Bowl winning quarterback Nick Foles. Make sure you say it right. When you go to say his name, say it right.
Oh,
Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Yeah, it was Carson Wentz that couldn't win it for him.
You think he won the Super Bowl because of him?
Yes, Super Bowl winning quarterback Nick Foles.
Okay. You can be delusional if you want to.
All I gotta say, I ain't worried about the other one because you brought it up. Whenever you go to Eagle Stadium, there's a statue of him and the dude down there where on the Jaguars play at? Jacksonville.
Yeah.
That's right. Goddamn. But you done got me started, man. You about to get me upset.
Well, I thought you were talking about Chip Kelly.
No, I'm about to mute your mic. I'm about to kick you off the damn show. Your thoughts on Kirk Cousins. Tim
Dog.
Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to find when was the last playoff game in Minnesota that Kirk Cousins won, and it looked like it was none.
No, I don't think he ever won a game because
that's what I'm saying. I can't find a winning playoff game. He lost, but
So
not
it must
won.
have been. Weren't they in the play?
no, he did. They did with though.
No,
He did
got
win.
in the playoffs, but he lost. He
Yeah,
never
because
won
I
a
remember
playoff
that he
game.
threw a
On
pick
the
at
miracle
end of the
throw.
game.
Yeah.
Just like I told you, Jameis Winston is the same way. He's gonna give you some flack,
But that's what I'm saying. He
and
won
he's
that
gonna
game
give you
though.
3 picks every time.
But that's what I'm saying. He won a playoff game because the miracle throw against the
Golden
Saints.
Yeah,
Against the Saints. Yeah, he threw that
Oh,
pass.
that heartbreaking.
Okay, yeah,
ass throw.
2020. You're
Don't
right,
bring that bullshit
2020.
up, man. Don't bring that bullshit
I
up.
stand
Don't
back.
do that.
That's 2020.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
But that's the only time. After that, he went 2023, and that's it.
Yeah.
So you're talking
I think after
2020.
that
He
game,
got
I
there in
went up to 3
2018.
days.
Yeah. You know, my thing with Kirk Cousins is that when they paid him all that money, that $100 million guaranteed, and you say that, Matt Professor, who gets rid of a starting quarterback, especially when there are
Yep, that's what
so
Joe-
short in demand.
Patrick, definitely.
Yeah. You know, when they're short in demand, you know, I know my man Geno Smith is having a resurgent career. You know, they paid
He's
him a
done.
lot of money.
He's
I'm
done.
just saying, but they paid him a lot of money, but he's playing better
Mhm.
and he's younger
Yeah.
than Kirk Cousins. And
Correct.
Kirk Cousins, when he was taken by the Washington Redskins, he was taken as a backup to who? RG3.
Correct.
Yep.
Then when RG3 got hurt, Kirk Cousins went in and did his goddamn thing. And then what? He got that big contract from Minnesota.
Correct.
He rolled out.
That's right. And
In a
you know,
Luda.
so is it Kirk Cousins' fault that the teams are paying him the money, or do you
No.
blame the goddamn team? Shot it.
No.
No, you're absolutely correct in that. It's not his fault. I will never hate on a man getting his money. The point of the matter is the money was out there because that was one of the situations where a football player bet on themselves because he didn't freaking I think he was like, I'm not going on the franchise tag. I'll pay for the minimum and go ahead and take a risk on myself making it through the season. And he made it through the season with a great season. I think that was the same season he came up with that phrase, "You like that." And he got hot off of that for like a hot minute, and then he got that contract from Minnesota. You see what I'm saying? So my thing is, he cashed in when he was playing, and like your brother just said, he cashed in at the right time.
Cashed in at the right time. Go ahead, get in back in the Matt Professor.
Did he bet on himself, or did the Vikings decide not to bet on him anymore? Because, and I think that the latter is more of the point. Like I said,
No. I'm talking about his transition from Washington to Minnesota.
to the Vikings. Okay, yeah.
Correct.
But I mean, he had no choice but to bet on himself because at the time, Washington was obviously not going anywhere, and you could see what the Vikings were starting to build.
Correct.
Because even without Justin Jefferson, they had a great defense with Mike Zimmer with Mike Zimmer as the head coach. They
He's an
had
awesome
a great
defensive
defense
coordinator,
being built, and they had
Adrian Peterson.
So
Yep.
you know
Yeah.
he went to a better situation. So you can't really say he was betting on himself. He was betting on that team becoming better and praying to God that he could be the Trent Dilfer of the Vikings, where the rest of the team takes him to and wins him a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was gonna say win him a Super Bowl, huh?
You didn't have to do that though.
Yeah, I got you. Get in there, Tim Dog. Your thoughts.
I mean, Kirk Cousins is just like any other player in the NFL. You see an opportunity, you go for it. And sometimes, you know, that opportunity may be there, but things are different. You have to learn a new system. You have to learn new players. You have to learn a whole new everything. So to me, I would have just stayed in Minnesota because you know the system, you know the coach, and you know the players, than to go somewhere else later in your career and you trying to reestablish yourself. I mean, you have to establish yourself first.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And Joe made a good point here, though. Joe made a good point. If the Falcons was to cut him in March, they still have to pay him $90 million for 14 games.
But that's what's going on here in New Orleans with Derek Carr. If they cut Carr, they owe him $51 million. If they they owe him $50 million. If they keep him, they owe him $51 million. So they tied their hands behind their back with the shit that they've given these mid-level ass quarterbacks.
Yeah, can I say this? Because two of our losses, one of them. Two quarterbacks one of them I can't really stand, Baker Mayfield, and then of course,
my God, don't you?
And then of course, and then of course, when he came and beat the Eagles, when Saquon dropped that pass, we could have won that game. But Kirk Cousins went down the field and scored the winning touchdown. So my question is, did the Falcons wait too late to start their rookie quarterback? Because of he like you say now, he has some great games, but lately they should have been starting him. Go ahead, Charlie.
Listen, I hear you on that, and that's a valid question, but you got to think about this too. Raheem Morris has done a phenomenal job with that team, but I think for him, he was in that old school way of thinking. He's going to give this quarterback a shot. They're paying him the money. And I think he listened to the fan base. I mean, like we started out, this man has thrown freaking 18 interceptions?
Yep.
To 0 touchdowns?
Jeez.
Bro, that's terrible.
He has.
He's having more than he's had more
16 interceptions
to prove himself. And right now, when you have a running back like Bijan Robinson and you see what he could actually do on the field, if you get him the ball in open space, you can't even do that. Come on, man. No.
Your thoughts?
Well, see, that's the issue. Is these teams overestimate the value of these quarterbacks. They overestimate how much one quarterback can mean to the team. I think in a lot of ways, you can almost blame the Saints getting lucky with Drew Brees for this, because
I was about to say that too.
Drew Brees,
he's a different animal.
Nobody wanted him because he was small. Right. He had a bum shoulder. Nobody ever thought he could be what he did. And in 3 years within signing, he won the Super Bowl. And it's why I get the premise from my argument against Kirk Cousins. You notice the Saints kept Drew until he decided to retire. When they could have let him go, when it was obvious that he wasn't gonna, get us to the Super Bowl again, they could have let go of him. But they're like, no, we're gonna hold on just in case we can strike that fire again. So, I mean, Kirk Cousins never proved he could do anything because he didn't really need to. With the money that's floating around in the NFL nowadays, very few players have to prove they can do a goddamn thing before they get a big contract.
I have to agree 100% on that.
Yeah. Tim Dog, your thoughts?
I would just think, I'm just looking, and Kirk Cousins, I guess he's coming off an injury or something. So I don't see myself leaving another team and recovering from an injury, to start a new team, a new system. And to me, I guess he was just being greedy. And he just happened to play in a system that he's not good at, and it shows.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say what Matt Professor said, and what I totally agree with.
One question before we go to Matt.
Go ahead.
No. My question is, is it safe to say that there are certain quarterbacks that give you, because of their play and the time they put in, give you that, like they're just not going to give you the shit? Because it's almost like that's the way I felt with Goff. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like he's having this thing, but if something was to not be there, can he be able to distribute the ball differently? There's some quarterbacks he just didn't give you my warm and fuzzy about bringing a championship home.
Can I? I'm gonna say this about Goff. Goff did take the Rams to the Super Bowl.
Okay,
he took them to the Super Bowl, and I think if they didn't got Stafford, I think they still would have won the Super Bowl with Goff. Because Goff plays that type of game. So I don't think Goff is a good one to, starting out. The Rams was damn near garbage, so they had to rebuild the Rams. And when he got to that point, the same thing could be said just like with we talked about
Baker Mayfield.
No, I'm talking about the coach. came from the Raiders and went to Tampa Bay, and they fired the head coach, and he took him over the top.
But that
Chucky.
was, you talking about old racist ass dude?
But I'm just
Groovy.
saying. But what I'm saying is, I equate that with the golf situation. Yeah, I got you to the promised land, but we didn't make it. But we need another piece. And of course, when Stafford got there, Stafford got all the lights because he was that missing piece. But I still think if they had to catch the same coach down in Tampa, they would have got over that hump as well. It's just that the other person came in and got that light. And that's how I see with golf, because at the time the Lions was the laughing stock of the goddamn league.
Yeah.
Until they got a coach that believed in golf, and now golf, even though they lost the other night, golf throwing that damn ball.
I know he is, man, but
what
you
I'm
also
saying
is he just gives me that, like, I don't know if I should trust him.
No, see,
he
what
gives
golf
me
didn't
pause.
have,
That's all I'm
no,
saying.
what golf didn't have in LA was a running game, because they got rid of Tar Gurley. He wasn't even playing that Super Bowl.
That's true.
Damn, sure did. Yep.
Right. So he didn't play a Super Bowl. So now he has a running game along with a good
And he was
passing
chipped,
game.
and he was chipped up too.
And a good line.
The defense. You got to look at the defense too. I think Detroit's defense is better than the LA Rams was back in the Super Bowl. So
and that thing
missing.
Wasn't that the lights out game? That Ray Lewis last Super Bowl, right?
No,
that was
the Ravens and
game.
Frisco.
Okay, who did it lose to? Who did the Rams lose to in that Super Bowl? That golf they went to. Who the fuck the Rams lost to? Man, Joe, find out, Joe. Let me know.
Kansas City?
Probably Kansas City.
It might have been Kansas City.
No, it wasn't.
It's Kansas City.
It was Kansas City.
It's Kansas City. It was Kansas City. It's Kansas City. I think that was his first one. That was first one. But Tim Dahl, did I get everybody?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay, then man. But like I said, Aaron Rodgers is the, I ain't calling him a great grifter, but goddamn, he got a good goddamn poker face. I wouldn't want to play poker with him. You know what I'm saying? Because he always coming up.
No, they played the Patriots.
They played the Patriots. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, they played the Patriots. Yeah.
Okay, then.
And he threw an interception
because that was a
Stephon
low
Gilmore.
scoring game. We're talking about how boring
Yeah,
that was.
that was the year the
13-9
Rams
game.
That was the year the Rams went to the Super Bowl with the no call, the pass interference no call.
Yeah, that was against y'all, right?
That's right.
Was that against y'all? That was against the Saints. That was against the Saints. Yeah. Well, going from one people may say that he a dog to another people that used to fight dogs.
Oh,
wow. Cheap.
Nigga.
I don't like you. That's
nigga.
That's a very sensitive subject. Hey,
that was disgusting, dog. I'm not even gonna lie.
Allegedly. That's
allegedly.
No, he went to jail for it. It ain't alleged anymore.
It's the fact that it's what he did for the Eagles, and he gonna leave with that.
No, man. Hey, I'm just spitting the facts. Rather come from me than man. But
It doesn't matter. You don't do that.
Yeah, you do that, man. hey. Just like Aaron Rodgers say, you know, we here to talk about people. Hey, it won't be our job if we don't bring it up. I love Vic. I like Vic.
I don't like it.
I like Vic, but man, you know, but Vic about to be a head coach. He about to
You're
be
a
a
little
head
hot
coach.
under the collar.
Yeah, but Michael Vick, one of the most exciting quarterbacks I've ever seen, about to be a head coach, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, breaking news, college football. Michael Vick's been hired as the head coach at Norfolk State. That's an FCS school, and signals a return home of sorts for Vick. He's a Virginia kid, then went to Virginia Tech, led the Hokies to the national championship game in 1999, lost to Florida State. He went on to become the #1 pick in the draft, had an electrifying career in the NFL. But then remember, during his career, went to prison for 18 months for financing a dogfighting operation, missed a couple of years, and then made a comeback with the Philadelphia Eagles. And now he's going to get a chance to coach in an HBCU school, Norfolk State.
Pharaoh King, what do you think about Michael Vick becoming a head coach at Norfolk State University?
He's back home. I think it's good for the culture, for him to get back into what he knows best. He's been ridiculed too much for people have done more,
way worse,
and got a second chance. You know what I mean? And done worse. So yes, this is look good. This is good on him. You know,
right,
let's go. Shoot, I might even look at some Norfolk State.
I got you. Tim Dahl.
Hey, that's a good thing. Like Farrell said, he's at home, and this is the beginning for him to get into coaching and to show what he can do, and hopefully he'll be successful with it, just like Dion, and move up into Division I or NFL career.
Don't forget
Who
Eddie.
knows?
Don't forget Eddie George doing the same thing.
Oh yeah, Eddie George. Oh man.
Yeah, and before I come to you, Matt,
Even Warren Sapp have him a position now after all those allegations. So it's a good thing.
Yeah, and before I come to you, Matt, Professor, and Teddy Bridgewater just took his high school team and won the state championship. Your thoughts on hearing that Michael Vick becoming the head coach of Norfolk State?
Even when he played for Atlanta, I was a Michael Vick fan. So I just hope he does. I just hope he doesn't flame out. Like in less than a year or two. I hope they give the man enough time to prove whether or not he's a good coach or a bad coach. That's all I hope.
Yeah,
and give him the resources.
The resources. That's right, Jordan.
Yo, he's on my all-time great list. Period. I am such a big fan of Michael Vick. Listen, when I saw that, I was so happy for brother man. I was like, yo, if anybody has been vilified over some bull crap that I know other cats was involved with in the NFL. Bro, and it's an HBCU? Come on, man. And the thing about it, what a lot of people don't realize is Norfolk State is not a cheap school. I'm telling you, they on some old Ivy League numbers to go there. Like they don't play no games. So you gotta be about your business education wise if you go to Norfolk State.
And my thing, I think I heard that he had another offer from Sacramento State, I believe. Yeah. I think that's another team that he had a chance to be the head coach of. But he went to Norfolk State, and he's going back to what y'all said earlier. He's going back home where they consider him one of the best players coming out of that state and out of the state of Virginia. But the issue that I'm gonna say that the math professor brought up, will he get the resources? Will he get the resources to be successful?
Correct.
Math
That's
professor.
the problem.
I think he will be. I think he'll get what he needs. The school is, like you said, it's an Ivy League type school to be accepted to.
HBCU.
I think he'll get exactly what he wants and what he needs for them to build another program. Hey, look what my man Joe says.
What Joe say?
I'm honestly, I'm just hoping that they
I didn't see that comment.
I'm just hoping that them signing him isn't trying to strike gold for the second time with a great pro football player with no coaching experience like Deion Sanders did with Jackson State. I hope they're not using the name of Michael Vick and the cachet that he has, especially at home and with some youngsters, because there's still some youngsters who knows what he did as a pro.
That's right.
I hope they're not just using his name to build the program up. Like I said, I just want him to have an honest shot at becoming a great head coach.
Well,
let's see what they say about their schedule.
The thing about it is Norfolk State, they're in the MEAC, I think.
Yeah,
and they're basically at the bottom. So they don't have nowhere but up to go. You know what I'm saying? And I followed HBCU football this year. I actually watched because they actually put some games on ESPN and on TV and some of these daggone packages that I get. And I actually watched them play, and they only won a couple games, but they won
4 games.
Yeah, they have the talent. They're there. They have the talent, but I just don't think they have a coaching staff that know how to make the adjustments that they do. Just like Jackson State, their championship was. I watched that whole game. Them boys balled out. You know what I'm saying? So HBCUs is getting the exposure it needs, and I like Matt Professor says. I hope it's not one of those things that they're just using his name, because we have such a good track record going on right now. Post Deion Sanders, Jackson State. We need to keep that momentum going. I think that's good for the dag HBCUs. That's just me.
And I think Michael Vick's gonna do a good job, man. I think and he said one thing, and that I think he was on DJ Vlad, and he said something about Vlad tried to say that You know,
I
he
can't
had this
stand
big.
that motherfucker. I
He,
can't
he,
stand
he
that.
say that. He-
Fuck Glad.
okay, man. Let me get my statement out. Then
sorry,
y'all can
I'm
understand
sorry.
why I brought it up. Let me get my
My
statement
bad.
You
out.
ain't
Then
the
y'all
only
can
one here could get upset about it, man.
I'm sorry, man. My
No,
bad.
no, I'm just saying, let me get my statement out, then y'all can understand what I'm about to say about Michael Vick. Then y'all can be like, I understand. I agree with what you're saying. He was on the interview, and Mike, and I think it was Vlad brought it up about the dog fight incident. And basically brought about, basically you got in trouble because of the entourage that you had. You had this big entourage, and when you moved to Atlanta, you took them with you. And basically Vlad was like, don't you think you should have not messed with? He said no. He's like, no, because let's say if I rock with you, if I call you my friend, you my friend, and then Vlad say, so you didn't feel as though that you was giving him too much. He said, no. Why would I think that? That's just like me finding 20. This is what he said. That's like me go and find a bag of money, and I know y'all are struggling. If I don't share that bag of money with y'all, I'm in the wrong. And he say that I cherish loyalty over money. He say money come and go, but loyalty stays. And that's what I'm saying about Vic, the character that he has. Because he was I don't even think he was the face. They was in his house when they were doing the dog fighting thing.
He wasn't even in state.
He wasn't even in state. But he was the face that they could put on there that, we got this big, big ball player.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the character that he has, and going back to what you say, Matt Professor, I hope he get the resources to be successful. I want him to be successful, and I think that he will be.
The thing.
But that's my point about Vlad bringing up the past and not giving this dude his just due. Vlad is a culture vulture, so for him to even bring that stuff up, like why are we black folks even supporting this dude anymore?
Exactly.
Because all he
I don't
does.
understand that, bro.
I would say this.
We know what Michael Vick did because we understand it.
But I can say that. But that's what anybody that's doing an interview, it's going to come up. He
does it all the time.
Him and Charlamagne in the same category.
Man,
I got that, but what I'm saying is that you won't be a good reporter if you won't be a good interview if you don't ask those type of questions. Whether you're white,
so you're gonna ask an interview when we already know when man already.
But you still got to ask that interview. You still got to ask that question.
And honestly,
but that's your belief. That's fine by you. But if you're gonna be in this game, you got to ask the hard questions.
And honestly,
I understand that, man.
Vic should come to expect it. To be honest with you,
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
exactly.
I get that. I get
the reason why I agree with Pharaoh King is because he has a track record from doing that from the jump.
No one really likes Vlad. No,
that's right.
So I'm just saying that's the only reason I think his track record proves that he's a bullshit out artist and he's into that catch a gotcha game when he get on his show.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, but if you in this type of business, you got to ask the type of question, whether you white or you're black or whatever you are, it's going to come up. And just like the math professor said, Michael Vick probably already know that's going to come up. And the way that he handled, and the way that I say that he handled that question shows that, hey, he's very intelligent to know that, hey, you think you could put me in a box, but no, you can't put me in a box. And he shook and he moved just the way that he did on the football field.
But my point is that he knew that he had to go in there to defend himself in the first place. Is what I feel is wrong. Now we know what he did. Everybody knows what he's done, but if you're going to ask a question, hey, when that went on, what were you thinking? He can then express himself a different way.
Correct.
Going in and start shooting the man in the foot, talk about maybe you should have given him some type of outlet of what he should have did with his own life.
Facts. It's the
So
presentation.
those are the things I have a problem with Vlad. Ask the question, give the man a chance to explain himself instead of already ridicule him what he should and shouldn't have done.
Correct.
Well, like I said before,
I know what you said. I got it. I'm just giving you my opinion on how.
But see, you cut me off again. You didn't let me finish. Like I said, I'm paraphrasing what Vlad said. He might have said it that way.
Said.
Like I said before, I'm paraphrasing what he said. What I'm saying is he has to ask those type of questions, whether you like it or not. If you in this type of business, you got to ask those type of questions, whether you're friends or not. You got to ask those type of questions because people are going to be saying, why didn't you ask them that question about whatever? Why didn't you ask them that question? That means that you're not doing your job. That goes back to like Aaron Rodgers. That's like Aaron Rodgers. Don't ask me that tough questions. Don't ask me about what's going on in my past.
Man on the street,
people want to know.
I don't think anybody's disagreeing with you from a freedom of speech and a journalistic point of view. Nobody's disputing that. It's the way you present the question, as in, okay, how does it feel, Michael Vick, to be accepted and doing this thing moving forward in lieu of what you might have went through?
I guess I would say this. Man.
Cut him off.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut him off because same way you did me. I'm gonna cut him off. But my thing is the way that people portray things, the way people ask you a question, it's not gonna be in a box. It's not gonna be all roses. So we could get on here and say that he needs to do. No, you do it the way that you believe that you need to come across, or you want the people that follow you to keep following you.
We gonna agree to disagree.
You have
that we agree to disagree.
No, you have missed.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
Because
let's move on.
I said one person. I'm not saying everybody else.
No. That's your opinion. I got my opinion. Just like the math professor say, you think you're right, and I think I'm right. So
I know
we agree to disagree. No, you're not right. You're not right on that one. I'm gonna tell you, no, you're not always right, Pharaoh. I'm gonna tell you, you're not always right.
Just like this W. Win, bitch.
No, but you didn't win Sunday, so that's an L, bitch. Okay, let's keep it moving along. Goddamn, that's right.
Oh, God.
Hey, y'all know the man on the street bringing that.
Joseph said what I'm afraid of.
Yeah, and I'm missing Joe goddamn comments.
He brought up what I said I'm afraid of with the school bringing Vic in to bring in boosters and future players. And that's what I'm more afraid of than Vic actually failing.
And I say that that's why I said it was good for the culture, because it's going to bring in the people that probably want to play for the school, and maybe he'd be able to bring some folks in to have them.
Because my only issue with it is, and I was trying to look it up, I don't see any coaching experience Michael Vick actually has. Whereas Deion Sanders was a high school coach, as was the other quarterback we just brought up a little while ago. I'm sorry.
I said Teddy
Bridgewater.
Yeah, Bridgewater and the one that's at HBCU, Eddie George. Yeah. Not quarterback, running back, but they both had high school coaching experience. Correct. And coaching experience elsewhere. I don't know if Vic actually has coaching experience. That's why I'm kind of afraid they're almost setting him up to fail by using his name as coach to get players in that otherwise probably wouldn't go there.
But in Michael Vick's defense, I mean, as opposed to that point, is you got to understand his support structure. You know what I'm saying? He's got Andy Reid that's always going to be in his back pocket. You know, Andy Reid and him like that's like his son. He's got your man that did everything. Tony Dungy, that stood up for him. Bill Parcells. You know what I'm saying? He's got a support system.
Yeah, but having a support system as a coach is different from coaching. I mean, like I said, what happens? What I'm saying is going to be what happens in a situation where the head coach needs to make the game-winning decision, and he fails at it, and then he continually fails at it and not learning from it. And that's why I'm saying I wish I knew what his coaching experience was, so that I can make a more grounded opinion on him getting this job.
And I think
to be honest with you, I'm sorry, man on the street, because to be honest with you, this is kind of what's been happening with HBCUs for a long time, where they get inexperienced coaching and it dilutes the product to the point where no one wants to play in these programs. I mean, remember back in the day, HBCUs was where the NFL went to get their greatest players from.
They get the greatest players from, yeah. But I think we all want the brother to be successful, and I think he's going to be successful. But you got to have that support. And I think that y'all already say he's from Virginia, and hey, they're going to give him that support to make sure that he succeeds.
What up, Doe?
Yeah, I think he will.
Yeah, what up, Doe?
I'll be definitely rooting for my man. Definitely.
Yeah, I think we all would. And then of course, there's no video to this. We know Travis Hunter won the Heisman. And the brother from Boise State think that he should have won it, but hey, that's his take. But my question to the panel, and I'm coming to you first, Tim Dog, is this. Because now it's two defensive players. It was Charles Woodson was the only one, but now it's two. So which defensive trophy winner, Heisman Trophy winner, would you take, Charles Woodson or Travis Hunter, if you had a pick to get one of those brothers?
Travis Hunter.
Why?
He's more athletic. He's more athletic. He's a lot faster. He has more experience with Deion being a coach, and he just looks a lot better than Woodson when he came in. Not saying Woodson wasn't good, but this guy is good. I mean, People don't even throw his way for a reason. And when you don't get the ball thrown your way, that's saying something.
All right, then go ahead, Farrell.
Hell no, Charles Woodson all day. He won a national championship. I mean, how you
The kid hadn't even been in the NFL yet, so you can't compare.
No, we talking college. We talking college. Yeah, he won national championship.
And I'm glad Farrell brought that up because that's what I was going to bring up. I was going to bring up
and
two
then
things.
On top of that, Travis Hunter's still behind him in yards as a receiver. He's still got less touchdowns than he does as a receiver than Charles Woodson.
That is incorrect.
So, all his numbers are better than Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter just plays in a modern system.
No, it was not. No, it was not. That is a lie.
What do you say? What are you talking about?
Charles Woodson's numbers is nowhere near Travis Hunter's numbers on any side.
What are you talking about?
Travis Hunter listen, Travis Hunter was a full-time two-way player.
So was
full-time.
Okay, so you telling me? So you telling me if he was full-time, why does he still have less touchdowns offensively?
Man, you tripping? You tripping?
Look, I'm gonna tell you the numbers right now. I got him right here.
What's the number?
I got him right here. So, what is it? Damn it!
Go ahead, take your time.
All right, get in there. Get in while he lifts up what he's finding.
Take your time and read it off.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. They play two different positions, so it depends on what you need. Because most people think Woodson was a cornerback. He was a safety. He wasn't a cornerback. So
in college.
In college. So interceptions. Pass breakups and interceptions are kind of a wash with the two positions because very rarely do safeties lead teams in interceptions. But as far as him having impact, he was an impact three different ways. Woodson was.
Right.
He was a punt returner, and he was great at it. He was a receiver, and he was a corner. He was the safety. Now, as receiver, I think his Heisman winning year, he only had one touchdown, if I remember right. But he had I think he had one or two as a punt returner and one interception. But the thing of it is, for me, that puts Woodson over the top was he was the catalyst of that team. Name me another player that was on that team that helped them be undefeated and win a title that year. And for me, that's the biggest catalyst for me is that he was on an undefeated championship winning team. And he was the only player on that team that everybody schemed around, because for Colorado, they scheme around Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders. So, and that's what we were all afraid of the last few weeks was that Shedeur Sanders would start siphoning off of some of Travis Hunter's votes. So I pick Woodson. I always have.
Yeah, Woodson definitely number one.
All right, so that's 2, 2, and 2, and of course I'm gonna take Charles Woodson as well, man. I like Travis Hunter, but Charles Wilson, the first defensive play to do.
Y'all basing you're making.
No.
I know Charles Woodson is good, but
we basing this
on defense.
We basing this. No. We basing this on what we saw.
And what the man has done.
I'm basing this on what I saw. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm basing this what I saw at Michigan.
The numbers don't support your argument.
I'm basing what I saw at Michigan, and just like the math professor said, the same way that you basing what you saw with Travis Hunter, I'm taking Charles Wilson.
Based off of, if you look at the stats,
I'm basing.
He wasn't a punt returner.
I'm going with Charles Wilson.
Shada, you know what? I'm sorry, but Shada, if you want to go on stats, then Ashton Gentry should have won because his numbers this year were better than Reggie Bush's. So you can't just go on stats alone.
Travis
Hunter that has nothing to do with the Heisman Trophy. That has nothing to do with the Heisman Trophy.
Ever win the Heisman Trophy.
I got that, but like I say, but see the thing, the name. No, we're not tripping. No. That's why we all have our own opinion.
Everybody else.
That's why everybody have their own opinion.
But the thing I don't understand is
no.
Support my argument.
No. What's going to happen? No. Well, what I'm trying to tell you is this: that's your opinion. You can't change my opinion on his numbers or whatnot. I'm going with Charles Wilson from what I saw when he played at University of Michigan. And that's exactly. And I'm gonna do what I do. So Charles Wilson for me breaking the tie.
And he's a Super Bowl winner.
No, I'm just talking about college.
On a trash ass team.
I'm just talking about college right now. So
it doesn't matter.
College. I'm just talking about the college because he's not in NFL. That's why I say I'm gonna wait to see what he does when he get to the NFL. But Charles Wilson got my vote. Now, hey, like I said,
hands down.
it's a great debate to have because they're gonna have this debate for a while because they're the only two defensive players that won the Heisman.
And the funny thing is, they both won the Heisman because of what they added to offense.
That's right. What they added to offense. You got that right. But
now,
man,
and at the end of the day, the pressure's on Hunter now to be better than what Charles Woodson was.
No, I think the pressure's on him just because he's messing with Deion Sanders.
Hard.
No, I get that, but I'm saying you have to match what Charles Woodson did in the NFL now.
Bro, he's already eclipsed Charles Woodson numbers. He's already eclipsed that and winning the Heisman. So what are you basing that on? He has eclipsed his numbers in college, period.
He doesn't have a national championship, does he?
Bro, what does that? We're talking about his. Okay, so
Dan Marino is one of the greatest passers ever. He went to the Hall of Fame.
Okay, first
but he never won. He never won a championship.
Let's let the numbers. Let's let the numbers.
I'm just saying, Charles Barkley made the Hall of Fame. He never won a ring.
Travis Hunter on offense this season. Okay, 92 receptions, 1,152 yards.
Playing in Colorado.
14 touchdowns, including 1 rushing touchdown,
And
31 tackles, 4
the competition itself. The competition
11
itself
pass
to me.
breakups.
The competition itself to me shows Woodson because Michigan plays everybody.
Colorado.
Colorado played nobody this year.
You tripping. You're tripping.
But like I say,
still couldn't win.
It's always going to be an excuse.
Name a top 10 team that Colorado
that's just our opinion. But like I said before,
your opinion is crazy.
No, my opinion is my opinion. And I can say your opinion is crazy because if you going by the stats, if you going by the stats,
tonight,
he playing both sides of the ball. He wasn't even the best wide receiver in the country.
Okay.
Hey, why?
No other best corner in the country.
Thank you. Or the best corner in the country.
West Coast
See, that's what if you're gonna bring up the stats. See, I could go with both ways.
Neither was Rod Woodson.
But that's what I'm saying. Charles Woodson.
I thought Rod was.
but that's what I'm saying. It depends on what you like. And for us, for me, I'm just speak for me. I would take Charles Woodson. I think that he was the better Heisman winner. I'm talking about for me. I'm not talking about nobody else. I'm talking about me. I would take Charles Woodson because of what I saw him do. Now, I'm not taking nothing from Travis Hunter.
Right.
Not taking nothing.
We all like Travis.
It's a great feat. It's a great feat. But if I was to have a pick, if them two coming out, I'm going with Charles Woodson.
Well, I'm going with Charles Woodson if I need a safety because, like I said, in college, Woodson played safety. In the pros, he played corner.
Well, he also played corner too. He was a defensive back.
Y'all forget he played running back also. That's what got him to Michigan.
Yeah. His running back is playing running back what got him his scholarship at Michigan.
Yeah,
and let's go ahead and turn it in high school.
Yeah, but man, like I said, good conversation. Let's move along to let's pick them. Hey, King, where we stand at from last week?
Go
ahead and say it.
No. I have to say Tim Dog won last week. 13 wins.
We ain't worrying about that. What's the overall?
How many he had?
Whoa! Listen to this.
Hey, he got 13 out of 16 games, man.
13. Holy shit.
Yeah, and then you, Matt Professor, you came up 12, and then the rest of us we had 11.
Okay.
Who won this week?
So I said you.
But what's the overall?
No,
but
Matt,
what's the overall?
Man on the street. No. Who won this week?
Overall is still Man on the Street. Right, 130-67. Then me and Matt Professor, we at 126-71. And because of Tim Dog getting these 13 wins, he moves into second place with 127-70.
And Shotter's bringing up the rear because he came in. He started last.
Yeah, but I will say, Shotter's win
at your ass.
is still better than the rest of us, even though he came in late.
Well, that's why, because he came in late.
I'm gonna tell you like this: it's 2 games you always gonna get a victory on me, and y'all already know who the 2 teams are. So it doesn't matter. We're 3 teams now because I done sent a restrainer all against that motherfucker, and his ass played well. His ass played well last week.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you now. If you don't pick bobblehead this week, you might be a game. I might be a game closer to you this week.
That's why I'm picking. That's why I'm picking. Before we even start, I've already wrote down bobblehead for my selection this week.
Yeah, bobblehead
ladies
too.
And gentlemen, it's that time for what? It's that time for let's pick them. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this Let's Pick 'em is brought to you by nobody. We ain't got a sponsor yet, but we will have one coming soon. You never know. You never know. First up, we got the Broncos and the Chargers. Shout out, who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
Hey, Chargers -2.5 at home, y'all.
Okay, then. So the Broncos got 2 already. Matt Professor, who you got?
Well, you know I'm going with the Broncos.
I'm right there.
I'm
Tim
riding
Dog.
heavy most of the year.
Yeah, give me Broncos.
All right, then. Earl.
Oh, I got the Chargers. I got the Bolts, son.
Y'all know I'm not taking no goddamn Broncos. Fuck Sean Payton. Give me the goddamn Broncos.
Wait, you just said you don't want Sean Payton. That's the Broncos, man.
I say the Chargers. I say fuck. I'm going with the Chargers.
No, you said give me the Broncos, but so that's cool.
You actually did.
No. He said fuck Sean Payton. Give me the Chargers.
Chargers. That's what I said.
I said Broncos. I heard you say Broncos.
Carter, what do you hear? What did you hear?
No, that's not what he said.
He said the Broncos, right?
Yeah, he said fuck Sean Payton. Give me the Broncos.
That's what I thought I heard.
No. Okay, then, but fuck Sean Payton. Give me the Chargers.
Okay.
I thought I heard that.
Yeah.
But me and Tim Dog, we the oldest one on here, so we here to save shit. So
that's the excuse.
Oh,
that's the excuse you're going with. I
yeah,
like it.
that's one.
You know what?
Now-
Hold on. Let me
God.
get. I'm gonna get the horse. I'm sorry. My
You want the
apologies.
horse?
I'm looking at stats. Yeah, give me the horse.
Everybody want to
You got
catch
the
a
whole-
man on the
Hey, you
street,
want the
but give me the
Broncos?
goddamn Chargers. Give me the Chargers. I'm riding solo on this one. There you
I'll
go.
take the Chargers.
I did.
There we go, Juan. I
Time
like that,
out.
Juan.
Time the hell out.
Yeah.
You two.
Oh yeah,
can change
yeah. Dollar
everything.
did say no. Dollar said the Chargers too. He
I
did.
said Chargers.
I know
Yeah.
that he said that. I got him. What did you pick, Tim Dog?
He said
He
the
changed his
Broncos.
pick. He just changed it to the
Yeah, he
Broncos.
changed
No,
to the
I
Broncos.
thought I picked the Chargers, but I do want Denver.
No,
He went to
you
Broncos.
had picked Denver. I got you down.
Okay,
there
all
already.
right. My
I got
bad.
the man. I got the
Okay.
man on the street with the Chargers.
Yeah.
I got
Sean.
Mad Professor is with the Broncos,
Yeah,
and then I got Shanta and myself with the Bolts.
that's right.
Correct.
Okay then,
All right then.
you two up top, man. Y'all messing up everything.
No, then we right on time. You just writing slow. That's the
Don't use your foot, bro.
Don't
Use
laugh
your
at him.
hands.
Don't laugh at him. But that ugly head,
Don't use your
don't laugh at him.
Oh man, next up we got Saturday games. We got
Yeah.
the Texans and the Chiefs, and of course, you know,
Come on.
the great Hope done got hurt.
Yeah.
Hey, he done got hurt. So
What
Matt
did I
Professor,
tell
who you got?
y'all?
Who
I
you
told
got?
y'all. Did I not call it?
Who you got, Matt Professor?
Okay,
Texans
then.
and the Chiefs. Who you
The
got?
Chiefs are still a better damn team than the Texans right now because
Stop
CJ
playing.
Stroud playing like ass.
Okay, then.
Listen, I'm taking
You go
the
with the
Texans,
Texans.
baby.
Who, all right, then, Matt. I mean, Farrell, who you got? Texans.
I'm
Or
going
the
with
Chiefs.
CJ Stroud. I don't care how bad he playing.
All right, then.
Damn
Shanta, who
skippy.
you got?
CJ Stroud, baby.
All right, then. Of course, Tim Dog, who you got?
Mahomes is not playing.
Who you got, Mad Professor?
I said the Chiefs are a better team, so I'm gonna stick with the Chiefs for now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This the first time I'm gonna go against him. This guy. Oh,
You
there
see
it
who's
is.
back up is?
Give
You
me
see
Chiefs.
who's back up is?
And
Carson
what,
Wentz.
Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is a full participant in practice after ankle sprain ahead of the Texan game,
Yeah,
and that was up to as of today.
that's
I
right.
got you, Juan. Juan, he a little smart over there.
Tim Dog, who you got? Goddamn. You building an arc over there?
Houston.
Yeah. Give me the Chiefs because until the Chiefs, I know they barely winning, and all Carson Wentz have to do if he happen to be the starter of that game is not look like Carson. I didn't even look at the young Carson Wentz, not the redskin Carson Wentz, not the old Carson Wentz.
Don't say that no more.
You mean
Yeah, don't say that, please.
I just need him
Billy
not to
Carson
turn over
Wentz?
the ball.
Who
So give me
who drafted him again?
the Eagles.
Oh,
The Eagles did.
Yeah, North Dakota State.
oh yeah.
What
we
was the
know.
coach then?
Yeah. Y'all started that bullshit.
And,
Yes.
no,
Y'all started that lie.
Andy Reid drafted him. Did Andy Reid draft him?
No, his
can't
ass
remember.
got drafted by that dude from Oregon.
Chip Kelly. Okay.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
the one.
but-
I thought so.
all right.
I thought so. I was trying
All right,
to
then.
remember.
Yeah, but give me the Chiefs as well. Oh, now this the game right here. I think this is the game that's going to decide the AFC East. I think this is AFC East.
Yeah.
North.
Dog, who you got?
North.
Ravens or the Steelers?
North. North.
AFC North. My bad. Thank you. Who you got? Steelers or the Ravens?
Ravens. Ravens need this game bad too.
All right, Shada, who you got?
Well,
Pittsburgh,
they
they
give it
lost.
6 at home. Okay.
I
Yeah.
can't. They still got Derrick Henry, man. I can't go against it. I mean, it's going to be a tough game, but I can't go against Lamar and Derrick Henry. Harbaugh's got to get it right this week. He's got to get it right.
They lost to Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh the last.
He's got to get it right. He don't got no choice. He got to get it right.
Matt Professor, who you got?
Yeah, I want to go with the Stavens.
Went down the middle. Went down the middle.
I'm gonna pick the Ravens.
All right, then. Farrah King, who you got?
I got the Birds, man.
Give me the Ravens as well.
So we all on the Ravens.
Yeah, Russell Wilson didn't look too good last week. And then,
no, he did not.
Then Lamar Jackson, threw for 5 touchdowns last week, I believe.
Yes, 5.
Threw for 5.
Killing them.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the Giants.
Yeah,
and then this game here, I think Lamar realizes this game here is going to determine his season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they play in Baltimore as well. So yeah,
Exactly.
give me the Ravens. Next up, anybody taking the Giants? Giants against the Falcons. They got the rookie quarterback. They got the rookie quarterback. Anybody taking the Giants?
Hey, they still favored -8.5.
Yeah, give me the Falcons in that one, man.
The Falcons are starting Michael Penix Jr.
Yeah.
You damn skippy, I'm going with the daggone Falcons.
So we all taking the Falcons in that one.
If that boy with that arm he got, he throw that ball down the field 4 times, 3 times.
As long as it's to the right team.
To the right team. Next up, we got the Lions and the Bears. I saw a quarterback throw a pass into somebody's face mask on his own team. So a lineman at that. So
that boy looked like he gone to the world already. He already on vacation. That poor dude.
And with his
I know Dope taking the Steelers, though. I know you taking the Steelers. I know Dope taking the Steelers.
That poor dude, bro. He was on the sideline like, fuck it. They making me stay here.
Anybody taking the Bears? Anybody taking the Bears?
Man, I wouldn't even take the Bears for dinner.
I told y'all
twice.
That dude is a fraud. That dude is a fraud, man. I'm telling you.
I ain't gonna say he's a fraud, man. It's that whole culture shit. But yeah, you did say that for the beginning. So
day one, he been saying that.
Yeah, you say that all the whole goddamn year. Next up, oh man, Cardinals and the Panthers.
Oh shit.
Anybody taking the Panthers?
I'm gonna go with Bryce Young.
Ow, that's what I'm talking about.
I want to say, last time I said, man, the Panthers look good. I'm gonna pick them. Them hoes lost to the fucking Cowboys.
I'm gonna go with Bryce Young. I
So
don't care.
fuck them. I'm going with Bobblehead.
I'm going with Bryce Young.
I got Bobblehead.
Pick Bobblehead, man. On the
even though the center
he bobbling.
The center hiked the ball kind of low, he was already down there by the ball. Anyway.
I want to
I don't need to worry about that.
No, I got a restraining order against Bobblehead because he done let me down too many goddamn times. Give me the goddamn Panthers. Give me the Panthers, man.
I mean, because I'm looking at my picks the last couple weeks, and I have Panthers, and them bitches lost.
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna stick to my conviction, man. I'm gonna stick to my
Bears.
What? Yeah. Don't go with the Bears. I know what you smoking,
bro.
But
whatever he is, I don't want it.
Hey, truth be told, I want the Bears to beat the Lions. Hey, then
hey, look, nobody does he know that Caleb Williams is still their quarterback?
I got you. Oh
does
man,
he know that?
What you got, Tim?
Yeah,
he got
Bobblehead. You got Bobblehead
too. All right.
Next up,
yeah, I'm bobbling, baby. I'm bobbling.
Next up, we got the Rams and the Jets. Tim Dog, who you got?
Hey, Rios, man, you need to chime in, son.
Who you got, Tim Dog? Rams or the Jets?
Oh my God!
I need to get the goddamn Jeopardy music on here.
What the hell is going on?
Give me the Rams.
Rams -3.5 on the road.
All right then. Yeah. Matt Professor, who you got?
I think I have the Rams. Let me see. Yeah, I have the Rams.
Yeah.
All right then. Shawty, who you got?
You damn Rams. What the hell? Y'all been watching football?
Even though I fucking hate Sean McVay.
Yeah.
Oh,
and, Farrah, who you got?
Hey, who's going for the Jets?
Nobody.
That car alarm.
Yeah, car alarm. Yeah, give me the Rams as well.
That's my phone.
Yeah. Oh, Rio said he's at work.
Yeah, I know he's at work.
Did he say you taking the Rams though? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Oh man. Oh, this is for the NFC East right here. Will we close it out with this win, or would the Commanders still have a chance? Anybody taking the Commanders? Going once?
You know I am, son.
Who they playing?
That's one loser. Can I get
they
another
playing?
loser? The
Who they
Eagles.
playing?
The loser in the
The
middle
Eagles.
that's hosting the show.
The Eagles.
They playing the
Oh,
Eagles.
heck. Wait a minute. Nah, I'm gonna go with the Commanders on this one.
Hey, Washington is at home, even though they're 3.5 underdogs.
I'm
I
going
don't
with the
care.
Commanders on this one.
Matt Professor. Bring some sense to this show. Who you got?
Bro, I gotta go with the Rams. I mean the Eagles. I'm sorry. I gotta go with the Eagles. I'm sorry.
Do what you gotta do.
Tim Dog.
I want to go with
Tim
the
Dog?
Commanders, but they look bad against the Saints defense.
That's they're bad coaching. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
bad coaching off a bye week. So let's go.
Tim Dog, who you got?
I got it. Philly.
That's right. There you go. Damn. Hey, of course, you give me the Eagles. You know, rocking that goddamn Barkley jersey today. Give me the Eagles as well. But this might be a trap game too, because you know we not got things back together. We kumbaya now. Now this week, watch we have issues again. But give me my Eagles, man.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, though. Way to stay true.
All right, Browns, Bengals. Anybody taking the Browns?
Fuck,
Going once.
Fuck crab
Hey,
legs.
negative
Bitch
7.5.
nigga.
Crab legs ain't playing.
Cincinnati
It's that,
7.5 at
this
home.
old boy.
Yeah, but nobody. You taking the Browns?
It don't
Hell
matter.
no, you crazy.
It don't matter.
Okay, yeah. We take everybody the Bengals.
Because I think
Oh,
when
man.
they bench Jameis, your boy still threw 2 fucking interceptions. It don't even
Hey,
matter.
They
That's
had like
right.
five interceptions the whole
It's
game.
very
Total in
rare.
the game.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It's very
Next
rare
up.
I go against Joe Cool.
We got the Titans and the Colts. Oh man, Matt
It's a
Professor, you
bad
got.
game. I'm gonna go with the Colts.
All right
Listen,
then. Tim
Colts,
Dog.
Give me
favorite.
Colts.
All right then.
Are we?
Pharaoh.
Who's picking Tennessee?
Anybody take? Yeah, who picked
Shotter.
Tennessee?
No.
Hey,
not
they
throwing
threw
the
in
Colts.
3 interceptions too. Levi was throwing it up, or Levis.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Tennessee, where they playing at?
They're playing
they
in
play in-
Indianapolis.
In the dome, baby.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Yeah, okay, they
Everybody
give
with the Colts.
everybody with the Colts. There you go. Oh well, I don't know if our boy's gonna be back for this game. I don't know, boys. I don't know if he's gonna be back for this game. But the Vikings and the Seahawks. Matt Professor, who you got?
The Vikings.
All right then. Tim Dog. Anybody taking the Seahawks? They're easy.
You know, shot or not?
You damn right I ain't taking them sea bitches.
So we all taking the Vikings on that. We all taking the Vikings on that one.
Yes, we're all taking the Vikings.
Then we got the Patriots and the Bills. Anybody taking the Patriots?
Hey, 14-point favorites at home. Bills.
Nobody taking the Bills.
Bills
I mean,
20
nobody
points
taking the
favored, and I'll
Patriots.
take the over.
That's right. Now this game, ladies and gentlemen.
This a horse crap. Or what you
Yeah.
call it?
So
Crap shoot. That was
yeah,
called.
crap
Yeah.
shoot. Jaguars are the Raiders. So,
Oh fuck! I'll take the Jags. Shit.
Hey, so listen. Overall record is 5 wins, 23 losses for both teams.
I'll go.
So who?
I haven't picked the Jags all year, so I'm gonna pick the Jags.
Shotta, who you got?
Damn, dude, this is some ridiculous shit right now.
That's just like saying, do you want to get your side piece pregnant or get an STD from her on this one?
Hey, what you're saying is just don't go to the game. Don't go to the game at all.
Sound like you need a tetanus shot.
Bruh. Which one is the STD?
Hey, if you look at it,
Which one is the STD?
because you can't get rid of both of them. Well, no, the STD, you
Why
can
not
get rid of
both?
some of them.
That's the end of the
I don't even know which one is the STD.
Either way it go, you in trouble.
I understand, but I just don't like bumps. I don't like getting bumped.
He said he don't like bump.
You got the Jaguars or the Raiders? Who you got, Shotta?
I'm gonna go with the damn. Which one is the STD now?
Shit.
Vegas.
Oh,
Never
shit.
seen.
If Vegas is the STD, I'm gonna go with the Jags.
Okay, then you go with the Jags.
I want that now.
Pharaoh King, who you got?
I'm
I'll go
scared.
with STD.
Yeah.
No,
All right, then.
no, Juan, we're not doing both. Stop it.
Tim
Juan,
Dog, who you
play
got?
too much.
Okay. Heads is Jacksonville. Tails, it's Vegas.
I'm surprised you even flipped that coin.
Oh yeah.
Head. Give me Jacksonville.
Vegas.
Give me the
Yeah,
pregnant woman.
Is Sunshine coming back or Sunshine still out?
I'm not sure. They
No,
haven't
he ain't
said
coming
shit.
back.
Doesn't matter. They're both.
Yeah,
both
give me
teams
no,
gas.
but give me the Raiders though, man. I'm gonna go. I'm going to silver and black. I want my man to win, man. I want Pierce.
Now, I'm
to
glad
win.
you brought up.
Yeah,
I'm
I
glad
want
you brought
Pierce
up
to win.
Sunshine. Did y'all see that hit on that receiver the other day? They had to cut this man out of his shirt before they put him on the damn. Before they put him on the stretcher, and you don't hear no talk about a dirty hit and suspension on that shit.
I'm glad you brought that up, but
yeah,
I need a second, gentlemen.
Go ahead, do your thing.
Oh shit! My
He had to
brother
step
got
away.
that. Wait,
I thought he was about to start praying or something.
I thought he was about to say something.
We in the backyard.
Oh, he needed a
chasing
second.
raccoons
Okay,
or something?
I see what he said. He needed a second. All right, then he'd be back. I thought he was about to say something about the hit. Not bad, man.
Wait.
Next up,
So,
next up,
Professor, which one you got?
On that one, I got the Jags.
he got the Jag. He got the STD.
Yeah, I'm taking the STD. Well, no, Vegas, you always get an STD, so I'm going with the pregnancy.
Vegas was
Yeah,
that
y'all.
TD.
You know that, right?
Yeah,
Well,
Vegas is the
I got a
STD.
curable one.
I
I got a
got you.
curable one for the Vegas.
I got you.
Me
I
and Chuck,
got
we
you.
got the curable STDs.
Yes, right. So next up, we got the 49ers and the Dolphins. Anybody
Hey,
taking the
hey,
Dolphins? Oh,
hold
yeah,
on. This is only a 1-point game too.
Yeah.
yeah.
This game is confusing. This game will be hard to pick. The
Well,
Dolphins
Miami
didn't
is
look good
favored
the other
for
day.
1 point.
Yeah.
The
So who
Dolphins
you got there,
didn't
Matt
look good
Professor?
the other day.
Who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Niners.
All right.
Just
then.
because they still a better team, even without McCaffrey.
Tim
No,
Dog, who
you know what?
got?
Fuck that. I'm going with the Dolphins. Fuck that.
Okay, then. Tim Dog, who you got?
I got the flippers.
All right, then. Shout out, who you got?
Fins up, baby.
All right, then. And of course, Pharaoh King, who you got?
You know I ain't picking 49ers. Fuck them.
Yeah. Yeah, give me the Dolphins as well, man. I'm right with my brother-in-law T. What up, Snake? Snake said he got the
What up,
Dolphins.
Snake?
What up, Snake? Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Next up, anybody taking the Cowboys?
Who they playing?
Cowboys,
The
Buccaneers.
Hey, Bucks is favorite. So
Oh, nah, man. I ain't taking no damn Cowboys.
Ain't nobody taking the Cowboys.
I will
Only
take
once.
the boys.
Boy, them boys been feeling good.
I knew
beating badass
Tim was
teams.
gonna do
I'm
it.
gonna take the
Tim
boys.
can't help it.
He can't help
Tim
it.
cannot help it.
Yeah, and when I pick them, they win it.
All right, but y'all know I'm going with the Buccaneers. So the lesser two evils. I take the Buccaneers. Shit.
Right.
And then of course we got Monday night game. We got the Saints and the Packers.
Everybody
Matter of
taking the
fact,
Saints.
Listen,
Matter of fact, you
Hey,
taking your
listen.
boys?
hey, Green Bay, 14 point favorites.
God.
Alvin Kamara is
Ooh,
going to
don't
miss
touch
this
that.
game with a groin injury. Why in the hell would I pick the Saints?
I would tell you, I would say this though. I'm gonna ask you this question. Did you agree with your head coach going for
Going
two
for
against
two?
Washington?
Yeah, I said if we score, I want to
Okay.
win. Fuck the tie.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the time.
No,
Okay.
that I
Hey,
mean that.
that's the golden
plain
rule. Is
simple.
it 2 at home,
Mhm.
1 away? That's the golden rule.
And the only thing I didn't agree with on that play, why you roll the quarterback out the pocket?
That
to
was
one side.
going to the weak side like that was
I-
what
I-
I
weak
hated.
side.
That was
Yeah.
pathetic.
I
When I
didn't,
saw them
I
setting
didn't
up that play,
understand that.
when I
Yeah,
saw them
didn't
setting
understand
up
that.
that play, I'm like, y'all
Hey,
on the
they
outside hash and y'all about to run the
paused-
same damn play.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah, I
They
didn't
paused
understand
the
that.
clock on the back end of that. 9 seconds.
I don't
They
give a
stayed up
fuck.
for 3
I don't give a
seconds.
shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
But yeah,
Washington got a lot of damn home cooking,
Hold
and
up.
they wasn't even at home. So I don't want to hear
Hey,
your bullshit.
they missed 24 points.
yeah.
Washington missed
So,
24 damn points.
Shout out, who you got? Saints or the Packers? Anybody taking the Saints, man? That's the easy way to do it. Anybody taking the Saints?
Nah, I'm not taking
Everybody on the
Saints.
Packers, man.
Everybody on the Packers. Yeah.
Now, I mean, if it turns into a run game kind of game, I still think Josh Jacobs is better than
Yeah.
Kendre Miller right now.
Yeah.
Even though Kendre looked good as shit.
Yeah. You right about that.
Who's your quarterback again?
Exactly. Well, no, Spencer Rattler may get the start this week.
Oh, are you kidding?
Yeah,
Wait
that
a minute.
Hayner
You
dude
mean-
was heinous.
You
Yeah.
mean the Spencer Rattler that was on that went to the
Said
daggone
Hayner was
league
heinous.
that was on Netflix? That's
Yes.
Spencer Rattler?
Yeah.
That's Spencer
Oh,
Rattler.
that's
Yeah.
University
who
of
came
South
back
Carolina.
who came back in the second
Rattler?
quarter second half to
No,
almost win the game. Yes.
And we
that's
got
Spencer
him
Rattler.
from, I think he
Yeah.
came from Arkansas. So
But
he by way of Arkansas to South Carolina.
No, he
But
came
he's-
from
They the
Oklahoma.
same
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
But he's a
Oklahoma
Jew.
to South
But he's a
Carolina.
JUCO star on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's not
That was,
good.
that was actually high school.
Yeah.
It doesn't
That was
matter.
high school on Netflix.
He was terrible.
But that's our let's pick, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the man on the street hopefully will come out with the title, I don't worry about week. I'm worrying about the end. As long as I be on top at the end, the man on the street will be
this dude begging for the end of the damn year.
Yeah, I played for
This
the
nigga
long
like,
game.
come on, end of the year, goddamn it.
Beginning.
3 more weeks. 3 more weeks.
3 more weeks. Hey, one, before we go though, we didn't even I guess the college playoffs start this week, right? What are the games? And let's do a quick pickup on those if y'all got them.
They start, I think, at 4 or 6 p.m. tomorrow.
I want us to do a quick pickup on that. Who the team's playing? Do y'all know? Because I don't have it up.
Right. I'm pulling it up actually.
Thank you. Hey, let's just do a quick pickup on that if y'all don't mind.
That's cool.
Playoff bracket.
But why he waiting on that? Did
Clemson
y'all
at Texas.
Yeah, Clemson, Texas.
I know we don't
tomorrow.
have a segment for this, but
Is that tomorrow?
Did y'all see how many times black quarterbacks got hit up around the neck and head area this weekend and it was not called?
Oh well, yeah, that's what we've been talking about.
But we already know that. Yeah, we talked about that before.
Did y'all count how many times it happened? Almost in every single game that a black quarterback was getting hit all in the head and no flags was coming out.
Yeah, we talked about that before though.
The first game is Saturday at 3 p.m. on TNT.
Now,
Texas
who's that game?
and Clemson.
Okay, who got anybody taking Texas?
So
Texas?
12 Clemson at number 5 Texas.
Okay, who taking Clemson?
Not me.
Nobody taking
Fuck
Clemson?
I hate Clemson.
I can't stand Clemson either. And I'm from South Carolina. Fuck Clemson. I'm going with Texas.
Are we all on Texas?
Yeah.
Yep.
What's the other game? This is another game too, right?
Tennessee and Ohio State.
Yeah, Tennessee,
Okay.
Ohio State at 7.
All right, Dan. So who's
That's
taking
gonna
Ohio
be
State?
a good game.
I'm taking
Yeah.
Tennessee. Fuck Ohio State.
I'm going Ohio State. I knew taking
yeah, fuck
Clemson
Ohio
though.
State.
Yeah.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Give
what
me
we
Ohio
doing?
State
We doing
now.
What? We all doing Ohio State?
Yeah.
I am. No, I'm doing
No.
Clemson. I mean not Clemson.
Tennessee.
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 All right. So
And then
Yeah.
Saturday in the morning
Ohio
at
State can eat a
11
fat,
a.m.
you
I'm
know what I'm
sorry,
saying?
it's SMU and Penn State.
hold on. So
Ooh.
everybody, I
God
say
dang.
Tennessee is just you man on the street.
No,
No, I'm going with
Tennessee.
Ohio State.
No, it said
That's
Tennessee.
right,
Who's
that's
doing
me.
Tennessee?
I'm
Just-
taking
just-
Man on the
Tennessee.
street.
I mean, I'm
Just
sorry,
me.
Matt
Shout
Professor.
I'm
And
taking
Shouter.
Matt
Tennessee.
Professor, I'm doing Tennessee.
And Shouter.
Okay, Shouter.
Yeah, I'm going Ohio State on that
Yeah,
one.
I'm doing Ohio State too. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tennessee,
Then
I'm taking.
SMU. Then you say SMU and who?
Penn State.
SMU. Yeah, Penn State and SMU.
Penn State.
Now Friday
Penn
though
State.
is Notre Dame, Indiana.
Notre Dame in that one.
Now I'm gonna take Indiana.
Yeah.
I
that's
hate
gonna
both
be
of
it.
them teams, but I
Me
hate
too.
Indiana less.
Notre
But
Dame.
I'll go with Notre
Notre
Dame
Dame.
just because of the name.
Yeah.
Nope.
And as far as
Yeah.
Penn State,
Indiana.
SMU, I'm gonna go SMU. I'm gonna take the
Me too.
upset.
I'm gonna take the upset as well. SMU.
yeah, I'm
I'm
going
going
with
with Penn. I'm going with Penn State.
Okay then.
with-
But those are just some for us, man. You know, if
Yeah,
I win, if I lose, hey, it don't mean nothing. But if I win, hey man, we gonna celebrate. You know.
Ain't that-
Tim
LeBron
Dog.
James,
Tim Dog,
ass
when you
nigga.
got Tim
If
Dog.
I go figure, I show hate a nigga.
LeBron
Hey, yo,
James,
what's
ass
up, man?
motherfucker. This motherfucker
Hey,
get kicked
exactly.
out the Lakers get kicked out the goddamn in state in season tournament. He go, it ain't shit, nigga. Your ass
That's right.
celebrated with
That's right.
champagne last year, you bastard.
Unless we win it, it don't mean shit.
You sorry
Hey,
motherfucker. You.
Let's
that's how,
not be
that's how I feel
remiss.
too.
That's
That's how
all
I
I'm
feel
saying.
too.
No, Tim Dog, who you have
For what?
on Penn
game?
State, SMU?
He going Penn State.
Oh, Penn State. Penn
He
State.
going Penn State. Yeah.
And then
Nittany Lions,
Notre Dame.
please.
Yeah.
Notre Dame and who?
Yeah.
Notre Dame and Indiana. I think everybody picked
But
Notre
when
Dame.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
No, I picked Indiana.
Oh,
Okay.
shout out picked
Oh, yeah,
Indiana.
Yeah, I'm
Shout
going
out
with
to
Indiana.
Indiana.
Fuck Notre Dame.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. But that's our let's pick 'em. Let's go ahead and move the show along. This in case you missed it. Farrah, this is what you sent me. I put it on in case you missed it.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, in case you missed it, our new segment and that we keep forgetting about. I know I forget about it. But we're gonna get it together sooner or later. So Farrah K sent me this. So in case you missed it.
Okay, quite the attempt at a trick play here by the Indianapolis Colts. So here's the situation. I'll pause it just to set the stage. Okay, quite the attempt at a trick play here by the Indianapolis Colts. So here's the situation. I'll pause it just to set the stage. The Colts are down 4 points, and it's a 2nd down and 7. But hey, you're in opponent's territory here, just outside field goal range with 12 minutes left. That would still help, right? Make it a 1-point game. Of course, you'd love to get a touchdown and take the lead, so they have a trick play that they like right here. First, they're going to pass the ball backwards to Adonai Mitchell, the wide receiver, who takes a couple steps back, and if we're being honest, this is very clearly a trick play, right? I mean, they're not really selling as though it could be anything else. You see how the wide receivers are essentially pass blocking. This is not how you would run out to, do a wide receiver screen, which, again, they can't go forward, right? Because that would be offensive pass interference if they block past 1 yard of the line of scrimmage. The plan is to have Adonai Mitchell throw it backwards to Anthony Richardson. Makes sense, right? Richardson's a really good athletic player, and getting the ball in his hands would help. Well, as you see, though, when this throw is being made, for one thing, it's a wide receiver throwing it, so it's not a ton of zip on it, right? But the other thing is they just telegraphed this so much that Nick Bonito, who intercepted Jameis Winston earlier this season, now has a beat on this pass. Watch him step in front, gets the interception, and the highlight of this play more than anything, doing the Marshawn Lynch celebration at the end. Really good stuff by Nick Bonito to read the play, but also not the best trick play attempt by the Indianapolis Colts, who have really been having a rough day with a lot of mistakes so far in this game.
Can I say this before y'all start on this, in case you missed that? Man, the Colts is playing good football. And I already say, man, we about to beat this bitch ass Sean Payton. I just knew it. And then they did that dumbass shit right there. You know what that reminded me of? When the Eagles tried to do a trick play. That play was worse than what we did. So
that shit was horrible.
That shit was, go ahead.
It was horrible, man. It was horrible. It was horrible. Like, most of the time, if you do that, there's usually a guy running downfield you throw to.
Right.
Yeah. You don't throw the shit laterally back across to the damn quarterback.
And then it was a forward pass.
Yeah.
So people have dropped it. It's incomplete.
Yeah. So Shada, your thoughts, in case you missed it. What did we miss? What did the coach miss?
And on top of it, they still had time to run a better play.
Yeah.
There was 12 minutes left in the quarter. Like, what the hell are you thinking?
What did you do to get to that point? Why are you trying new shit?
Yeah. Why are you trying new shit? Yeah.
It's
what's funny?
It's 2nd and 7.
Yes.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
And you're down 4.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what's funny is one of my complaints about Sean Payton before he left the Saints was occasionally he'd get too fucking cute in calling plays.
Yeah.
And would try some silly shit like that at the wrong time in the game.
Yeah.
And that right there is calling the wrong play at the wrong part of the game. I mean, if you're gonna do that shit, if you do that shit, you don't do that shit on 2nd down.
Yeah.
And you down.
And that's the shit you do in Madden. I'm gonna tell you, I do that shit in Madden all the time. Fuck it. Hey, that trick play, because I know it's a game. But why would you do something dumb like that? Tim Dog, what you thought about that?
Just like them cats that played Call of Duty.
Coach should have been fired.
Tim Dog.
I know everybody like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah. Yeah. That was crazy. Yeah.
That should be a segment right there. What the fuck was that?
Yeah. So next week, Matt Professor, you on the clock. So send me a video what you want to talk about in case we miss it. So next week, it's on you, Matt.
I'm gonna have to set something. I'm gonna have to set something to remind myself, because I'm gonna forget that shit.
I put it.
Are we on next Wednesday? Next Wednesday Christmas. Are we on?
No. Not on next Wednesday. Not on next.
That's
Wednesday.
why I'm asking.
It's no, man. Christmas time with your family.
We got a week off.
Hey, you can pick another day.
Yeah. No, because I'll be doing other shit.
That's what I'm about to say. That dude gonna be drunk from Thursday to fucking Saturday. Wednesday to Saturday.
Y'all know what time it is. But ladies and gentlemen, this did you see that? Did you see that? This is something, man. I think this happened a while ago. Now, Tim Dog, I need you to be politically correct.
Oh shit.
Shada, I need you to be politically correct. And you, Pharaoh. I know Matt Professor could do it. But y'all motherfuckers, y'all see this shit. I don't want to hear shit.
God damn it, you know I'm Jamaican. I'm gonna say what I gotta say.
All right then, but
No, that's right.
I don't know when this happened, but when I saw this shit, man, I want us to talk about it.
Oh shit.
Era Brasil, Marney Max.
Chutar com ele, tem que botar a mão. Agora, quando ele chutar, botar o cotovelo, botar a mão, porra. It rocked him, man. He felt it. Oh! Marvin Max! Man, look at this guy! He just dropped him. He dropped him. What a warrior, Mr. Marvin Max!
Matt, Professor.
I'd have hit the ground when he hit me with that fucking nub. I'm sorry. Fuck that.
I told you to be politically correct. Your ass to day one.
Fuck that. No, he hit me with it. I quit. I'm tapping. I'm fucking tapping. I'm fucking tapping.
Us. I got you, Pharaoh.
Well, first of all, old dude's about to quit whatever fighting he's doing. So he's done. You had one arm to worry about. You couldn't even duck that.
That's what I'm saying. And then when he got him on the cage, he hitting him with the nub. Nub. You were wondering what button that is on Xbox and PlayStation. What button is the nub?
Where's the one-armed man to ask him? He lost to the very thing you're not supposed to lose to. That being said,
I wasn't ready.
Down syndrome. Need to go ahead and just quit.
I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready.
Shasta, your thoughts on that fight, man? I told y'all to be. See, y'all motherfuckers. Hey, Lord, forgive us. We supposed to be completely correct.
You shouldn't have played it. Blame your damn self. You know who we are. You know who the hell we are.
I know the group I'm fucking with.
You got to know your audience. Obviously, you don't know your audience.
Oh, he know the audience. He knew what the hell he was doing.
Oh my God, I'm sweating.
Get in there, Tim, dog. While trying to get himself together. Go ahead.
First of all, this motherfucker should have been disqualified for using a bat. Or at least put a glove on the nub. Because that motherfucker is just as hard as any fist.
Yeah,
he wasn't smacking him with it, he punching him with it. So he gets poked. Blah, blah.
That's almost like Nas talking about your arms are too short to box with God.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Miss Kim.
What she say? What Kim say?
Y'all going to hell.
No, they ain't going to hell. They got me laughing.
He's smacking the shit out of him with that nub.
Shawty, you
like
good?
getting hit by the police with a stick.
Shawty, you good?
Yeah, I'm trying to get some air in me, man. Hold on.
I will tell you this, man. Like I say, man, shit be coming across my timeline. I guess because I be watching other people podcasts. But I saw that shit, man. I said, how the hell you get your ass whipped by a one-handed man? And like you say, Pharaoh, you don't have to worry about one hand. That's just like what's that movie? Scary movie. Take my strong hand. Take my strong hand. No, take my strong hand. I'm sorry, man.
Straight on a rocket.
In his case, take my only hand. Take my only hand.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Man, they should have put a padding or glove, something on that nub.
Who you like some of that?
Hey,
mashed
congratulations.
potatoes?
Congratulations to the guy with one hand.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
I think he caught him because the other dude was like, "Did he just hit me with that fucking nub?"
Yeah, he caught him.
Hey, don't touch me with that.
Ref, he ain't supposed to be swinging that shit. He ain't supposed to be swinging that shit, ref.
I don't know. That's just like what's the wrestler, man? What's the wrestler that have half a body that's a beast? You ever seen him wrestle?
Oh, that's
people don't want to grab him and swing his ass around their fucking head and throw him.
You're supposed to be the civilized one out here. Your ass. God damn it, boy! I tell you.
Hey,
his nickname.
I'm with you, man. Toothpick. If it's half of you, I'm throwing half of you away.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna snatch your ass up and toss you around my fucking head.
You have to wait So shit.
Yeah.
After he got finished fighting, he took the nub, started cleaning his teeth. Because too thick.
No, but what you don't realize is during the whole video, I'm saying this dude has one freaking arm, and you're fighting in MMA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All you got to do is move in the direction of that arm and tackle his damn.
Right. Make him grapple you.
Yeah.
Just
But what
move
happened?
in the direction of that arm, and that's
Make
it.
him grapple you.
But his ass got caught though. He got caught and got robbed.
Technically, he has two arms, but only one hand.
Yeah.
Look, man, if he just move in the same direction and just shoot that nigga, I want to see him bring that other arm around fast enough to knock him out.
Hey, Tim Dog. Tim Dog.
Tim
Dog. That's what you're supposed to do, man. You know, man. Let us know about the people like you. You know.
Oh, motherfucker.
You know, but hey, man.
Oh,
solidarity, man. I understand, my brother. Solidarity.
Fucker. Oh my God.
Fuck
I don't like what that went. I don't even like how you ended up with that. I don't even like how that. I don't even like how that came across.
Yeah. I saw your goddamn texting yesterday, Negro. Tell me you wasn't going there. Tell me you wasn't thinking that shit.
Look,
and mean
damn
it. Be sincere in it. Mean that shit.
Look, let me tell you something, okay?
Look,
let me tell you something.
Hey man, look at
when
what up though.
I am
got hit with the nub
to my core. So when I am poked, I am definitely going to retaliate. There's no I'm walking away.
I got you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
I wonder if that
he
was
poking me. I'm that bear. I'm not going
with dude though. I think I saw a bone at the end of that nub. That shit was cheating.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it one more time before we go to it.
No,
let me see it one more time.
Let's see this one more time.
Come on, man.
Era Brasil, Marney Max.
Chutar com ele, tem que botar a mão. Agora, quando ele chutar, botar o cotovelo, botar a mão, porra. It rocked him, man. He felt it. Oh! Marvin Max! Man, look at this guy! He just dropped him. He dropped him. What a warrior, Mr. Marvin Max!
I thought that was dumb like Tim.
Wait, you know what popped in my head?
Huh?
Yo, one of my favorite movies of all time is Bad Boys. Hey, remember when Will Smith was messing with the second one with the little finger? He was like, "Yeah, go ahead and put the fingerprint in." Mike, don't touch me on a dead ass finger, man. That's what came to my head.
Hey, congratulations to the brother, man. To that guy, man.
Locked and hit with one good arm.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Mike,
Somebody else
don't touch
talking
me.
shit.
Stop playing. Don't touch me
What
with
you
that
say?
dead ass
But they had a loaded dub.
See that? I'm saying. That's what I'm
But
saying.
you know what's
They should've put a
crazy is,
glove on
I'm
that
telling
shit.
you. Oh,
All
boy,
right,
he
man.
got knocked out. His eyes
Yeah.
weren't all straight. And then
Yeah.
either one of them was in shape.
But he got his ass whipped.
But you know
ladies
what's
and gentlemen,
interesting? You did all of that talking to preparing us and putting all this damn disclaimer and shit out, knowing the damn well there is nowhere in God's green earth that was gonna sneak by and I was not gonna get my dollar.
You know why that dude? I know why that dude knocked him out so quick though, because that dude, the autism looking dude, kept calling that man a fucking slot machine. Come on over here, you one-armed bandit. Let's fight, motherfucker. Come on, let's go.
For that. Hey,
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. And then he want to look in the camera like he tough.
Right.
That motherfucker gave him the feet.
That
Man,
nigga ain't getting that motherfucker gonna give me some coins today.
Yeah.
He can, yeah.
All right, Tim Dog,
rings
Tim
out
Dog,
his
man, I'm
ass.
sorry, man. I'm sorry. I should have cleared that with you first. I'm sorry.
Don't
fuck you.
Stop it.
Fuck you. See,
Oh,
I
my
have
God.
hands.
I'd rather take
I
shots at
have
people I
hands.
don't know.
Two of them motherfuckers.
I can't
Just
even
wait
see through
until
my
I
glasses.
see ya.
Yeah.
I introduce you to Mr.
But
Left,
ladies and
Mr.
gentlemen,
Right.
that's comedy there, ladies and gentlemen. But the brother did win. I'm glad that he won. The other guy was confident.
I'm dead serious.
Hey.
Don't touch me with that fucking up. I'm dead serious. Dead ass
Hey,
serious.
hey, all I can say is usually the
Know
hate
what
that you don't
someone
see
is.
that always get you.
Yeah,
playing, Mike.
Joe, you don't come back from that. Yeah, Joe, you don't
Stop
come back
playing,
from that shit.
Yeah. You need to retire. You don't come back for that.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for the Will Spoiler of the Week. We don't give you so many.
That
great
wasn't it
sports.
right there?
No.
I would say that I thought that was weird sport of the week. I'll be honest with you.
No, that did you see
No,
that?
he was getting ready for like,
Go
go ahead and get your
But
shot out.
that still was weird though.
Yeah, that's weird. That is weird sport of the week. That weird sport of the week. We done gave you the beer mile. We done gave you hobby horse. We done gave you extreme ironing. We gave you underwater
MMA
hockey.
porn right there.
We done gave you chess boxing. We done gave you a lot of great sports. Now this sport, Matt Professor. Now I think you're gonna like this one, Matt Professor. This is not too weird, but it's strange.
When he do that, prepare yourself.
No. I'm being for real because I would actually play this one though. I would actually play this one. Make sure I get all the comments for what you said. No, I got it. I would actually play this one though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Joy said the same thing Pharaoh said.
Yeah, no, that's not it. But Joy, I think you might play this one too.
The last time you said that, man, I saw.
No, I'm being for real. No, I'm being for real. I'll be for real. If you like golf, you'll like this one. I think we all could do this one.
No,
golf. You got two hands too.
If it's golfing and you got to stand up, Pharaoh can't.
No.
Not right now.
But he got 2 feet though. Oh no, he got a bad feet. So Pharaoh, you might not be able to play this one. Yeah, Pharaoh, you might not be able to play this one though.
Foot golf. Foot golf is a sport that combines the rules of golf and the skill of soccer. It is played on a golf course with a soccer ball, and the objective is to kick the ball with your feet into a hole in as few kicks as possible. The game is played with a group of players, and each player takes turns kicking the ball into the hole. The player with the lowest number of kicks at the end of the round wins. The sport was created in the Netherlands, and it is popular in Europe, South America, and the United States. It is governed by the Federation for International Foot Golf, FIFG. The sport is growing in popularity, with the number of foot golf courses increasing around the world, and many countries starting to organize national and international tournaments. It has also been included in the program of the World Games since 2017, and it is expected to continue growing in popularity in the future.
There you have it. Foot golf. Matt Professor.
Hey, dog, really today, I don't know what you need some of what I'm smoking because that should have, you got this shit flip-flop today. I don't know what the hell you thinking, but you higher than the mug right today. That should have been the regular sport, and that other weird shit that you just showed us, that MMA porn, should have been in the
Joy.
That look like
Joy.
a sport
No,
for
you
slow
didn't.
people.
No, you didn't.
The hell?
I love you, girl.
Joy, I absolutely agree with you. Absolutely 1,000% agree with you. I felt like I was losing something
words
watching
right
this
out my mouth.
bullshit.
But the thing about it is, really, you have to make sure with a sport like that, you got to make sure no people from the Caribbean can play, no daggone people from England, nobody that has any kind of pro athlete background, because that would be too easy for them.
Yeah, that's why we're sports, man. Hey,
I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
that just looked like expensive kickball. To be perfectly
Correct.
honest,
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So yeah, I could see
So you
myself at least trying it because I was always like, I'm never doing that frisbee golf bullshit, but I'll do this.
That shit pissed me
Yeah,
off.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I say that's not
Yeah,
too
this
weird,
is
man. That's something that
interesting.
I'm not I'm spinning no
That
frisbee
look like,
all the way. I
that
use
look like
frisbee, that
fake
frisbee
ass
just
want to
off.
be soccer players that decide to kick the ball in the hole.
What I want to know is how the hell they cut that big ass hole for the to let the
Bro,
big ass
well,
hole.
because it's not going to be a regular golf course, of course.
Yeah, they said they playing a regular golf
No,
course.
they said they're
Regular
building
golf
foot
course
golf
with
courses.
big old
They said they're
holes.
building foot golf courses, but you can't play that on a regular course.
No,
because
that's what
if
they
you
say.
try to
No, that's
open
what they
up-
say.
If you try to open up that hole that wide, that destroys the green.
No,
It has to be a
I think
separate
they put it
course.
outside. I think they put it outside the green, but they said they played on regular golf courses right now. But they are building the field that you're
And
talking about.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
So that means
I'ma say
somebody
this.
else is about to lose some land for some lazy motherfuckers to kick a soccer ball into a hole.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say this. I'm gonna say
Uh-huh.
this. If your life has devolved to the point where
Not
you're playing
involved,
foot
not
golf,
evolved.
not evolved, devolved
Devolved.
to the point where you're playing foot golf, just go to that bridge, bro. Just look at the edge of that bridge and think about what's going on in your life. Now, I'm
Hey,
not
try
saying
that.
go over the
Wait a
edge.
minute.
That
You know
I-
what?
no,
Play
no,
that
no, no,
weasel
you gotta-
game.
I'm not
Play the
saying
weasel
take
game.
yourself over
That'll
the
get you
edge.
going.
No, you're
I'm
you
just
got the
saying
mad
you need to
professor and you're
reevaluate
talking
your
like that.
life.
This
That
is
is
the
all
mad
I'm
professor.
saying.
I
and
got
you're
you.
encouraging that man to jump off a bridge.
I
That is
did not say jump. I just said look. That is all I said.
You
I ain't say- I
insinuated
didn't say take
unaliving
flight.
somebody.
All I
did
got
not
to say,
say take
all
flight.
I got to say is Tim Dog. What do you think about foot golf? You can see yourself doing it, can't you?
He could play it because he don't have to hold a golf club.
I don't see Farrell doing it.
You damn right. You absolutely right. Even if I had two
One
good
kick
people,
in the
I'm not
ER.
gonna do that.
Real talk. Everybody play golf for real though?
I don't. I
I
never
played
have.
it.
No,
I played
I
it.
played
Yeah.
it, yes.
I've
You
played it.
don't,
I
you
ain't
don't
playing
play
a while,
on a
though.
regular basis?
No.
No.
I'm gonna get back into it though.
All right, cool.
Get
I've
back
never
into
even
it.
swung a golf
Anything.
club. They about to
Yeah.
open the first Top Golf here in New Orleans next year, and I might go.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's
you
been a
right.
minute, but
Go.
I'm getting ready to get back in there because I
Me
was
too.
an
Me too.
avid golfer like every weekend, every chance I got type thing.
Yeah.
And so I fell off. So I got to get back in it.
Yeah, but that's our weird sport of the week.
Bragging or something? I used to go every weekend.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
I
know
did.
what I'm saying?
Right now.
That's our
I
weird
shot
sport
a
of the week.
5 handicap.
No.
And like
I
I
wasn't.
say-
No.
Like I said,
Don't
I'm
do
gonna
that.
get me. I'm gonna
Don't
get
do
me a. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try
My
that
title
foot
is
golf.
I used only Titleist balls because only peasants use the others.
Hey, I'm gonna ask y'all this. Hey, y'all don't take this the wrong way, man. I'm gonna try that foot golf. I can find me a course. If I go get me one of them orthopedic shoes, you know, with the high heel.
Oh, ain't
You
that
think-
about it? Bitch. This
you think
nigga
they
about
let
to
me
cheat
play?
at foot golf.
I'm about to kick the
About
fuck
to
out
cheat
that
at
ball.
foot golf. What the hell?
He gonna kick his ass right to the ER too.
Practice in your
I got-
backyard, just
I
kicking
got
the
a
damn
slow.
ball.
I think they call it a slew foot. I got a slew foot. I'm about to kick the fuck out this goddamn ball.
Yeah, I got to understand.
That boy,
But
I live
your
in-
feet
I live-
point in, so when
I
you
live
kick
in an
it,
area
it goes opposite
where-
direction.
You cannot go to any outlet, any grocery store, and you don't pass a golf course. You can't even go to the VA without
Yeah.
going to a golf
You
course.
go golf course.
In
yeah.
the subdivision I live in, we have a PGA sponsored golf course.
Stun on them, boy. Stun on them. Stun on them.
Don't do that.
Stun them.
Don't do that.
Hey,
Don't do that.
part of his escrow is the club fees.
That is your cousin, sister, brother comes over there and play with me.
Call me Shatter because
Hey, get him off you, darling. Get him off you.
You done? Are you done?
Oh,
You're done.
and I ride a golf cart.
Are you done
to
or
my
are you
car.
finished?
I drive a golf cart to my
Because
car.
while
I had
y'all over here
I had
making
the
jokes,
first
am
I had the
taking
first two
advantage
motor
of
electric
my
golf cart in my
military.
subdivision.
Hey. He got me lightheaded laughing at your ass, man.
Y'all ain't about shit, man. Oh man. Before
I
we
just
go to our
wanna
closing
let y'all
comments,
know that
go
in
ahead,
the
my
state
brother.
of Florida, I get real good discounts for going to the all 9 golf course within 20 minutes of my house.
Within your neighborhood? Okay.
Yeah, there's one
Okay.
right outside my neighborhood.
No,
got
it's
you,
your
my brother.
Yeah,
neighborhood.
they
Don't
all
even
know
try.
me.
I got
Tiger
you, my
Woods
brother. Man, that's
exposed to
funny.
my neighbor.
Matter of fact, I go sit in my backyard and watch him hit off the 8th tee.
So
like that.
everybody having a good time, but when I brought up swamp people and all them down there, everybody didn't have no
Swamp people?
problem.
But I
Yeah,
told you I was
know-
gonna get you on camera. Did I not tell you that?
You damn two of them freaking, I don't
Oh,
mess with
man.
y'all backwoods voodoo working
Man,
people
Professor,
down
what's the
there.
name of those balls again?
Titleist.
Yeah, I'm about to go get me some.
Yeah.
So I can look like I'm part of the group.
No, how you say?
Hey, Shotty, he called it that Creole non-French geechee alligator tail crawfish head.
He know exactly
Shoot
what
him
it is.
backwood gator hunting.
Shit.
How the
You know
hell
what
we
it
got
is.
here? How the hell we got here, man? But let's go and close the show, man. But hey, hope y'all enjoyed this episode of the Better Success Sports
shit.
Podcast.
Where's the
Oh my
trivia?
goodness. Yeah. Oh yeah,
Oh,
goddamn.
yeah.
Woo, goddamn.
Gator,
See,
gator
y'all
tail
motherfuckers
was
make me
there.
laugh so goddamn
Yeah, I
much.
know, man. I forgot it.
I hope I get the
Oh,
answer.
shit.
No boudin eating that.
Ladies and gentlemen, now is that time for Pharaoh King trivia question of the week.
Hey, hold on.
I know you
Man,
say
I told
hold
you
on,
don't
but
play it yet. Damn.
shit, hey, I can't. Hey, dog, once I hit the button, it's gone.
Oh, I'm almost finished.
You good? Y'all look up UDKC leave for next week.
Joe,
Oh,
I'm not
hell
playing
no.
with you because
Hell,
you
I
you
just
take
hell,
stuff
Joseph,
to another
no.
level, and I'm afraid that
I'm about to take-
you the
what's
type of
that
dude
then?
that when you say something,
You want
I
me to
gotta
read
have
you what
somebody
it
watch
is?
it first.
The
No.
ultimate kicking championship.
I saw that. Yeah,
Hey,
I saw
here we
that.
go.
Yeah.
Here's the question.
Here is the question of the week. The motherfucker try to see what I'm saying.
Who's the Eagles head coach the last time they finished first in scoring defense?
Well, that can't be.
Because they first to score on defense this year. So
That can't be Buddy Ryan. It was after that.
No, I would say Buddy Ryan because
about to say
he was
Buddy
all
Ryan.
about
Defense.
at the vet boy. Don't motherfucker. You couldn't win at the vet. Get hit with some batteries in the snow. Right.
Wait, what was
No.
Buddy Ryan's brother?
No, that's the son.
What
Those
son?
are the sons.
Okay, yeah, son.
Those
yeah.
are the sons. Those are the sons.
I'll go with Andy Reid.
Rex Ryan.
Rex.
Yeah.
Andy Reid. Yeah, well, Andy Reid's not more on the defense kind of guy.
I'm gonna say Rex. Rex
Yeah,
Ryan.
no, Buddy. It's Buddy. I'm gonna go with
Buddy
Buddy
Ryan.
Ryan. Buddy
I
Ryan.
said Buddy. I said Buddy Ryan.
Yeah. Oh,
Are
it
y'all
might have
ready?
been the first head. Man, you better not say no goddamn Chip Kelly. You better not say no motherfucking Chip Kelly.
ready?
What's the
Are
answer?
you ready?
Yeah.
Go for
Dick
Yeah.
Vermeil.
Yeah.
I forgot about Vermeil.
That's what I was about to say. Dick
Yeah.
Vermeil, the first head. Well,
Damn.
Dick Vermeil.
You went way back.
Poor Buddy Ryan.
Yeah. Dick Vermeil. Dick Vermeil. What's the dude? He gave that dude that shot. What's the movie, man? With the dude working in the bar.
The
You know what I'm
that
talking
movie
about?
with Mark Wahlberg. That
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Names
Oh, I'm
escape
talking
me
about.
No,
right now
he
that I
played
didn't
the
give a fuck
Jets.
about.
But when he made about the
No.
Eagles,
Oh, that was
the
the Eagles. That's right.
Yeah.
That was the Eagles.
Yeah, that was the Eagles. He had an open for all the people that say they could play football. He had an open tryout.
yeah,
And the guy actually made the team. I forgot the name of that goddamn movie. But yeah, Dick
Yeah,
Vermeil.
The replacement.
Long shot or some
No,
shit.
that
It wasn't
no,
the replacement.
it wasn't the
replacement.
replacements. Don't
Yeah.
do the replacements. Don't do
It
that.
wasn't a replacement.
It wasn't
But
the replacements.
but Dick
was a
Vermeil
funny
did
movie.
take us to the Super Bowl. He got the brace beat off our ass, but
Yeah, that
He
was
did take us Super
that
Bowl.
year.
yeah,
So that was
went
right
to
after
Super Bowl.
Washington went.
Yeah, we went to Super Bowl. I think we lost to
Damn, I can see the
we
cover of
lost.
the movie too with him jumping
Oh,
up and
my
down.
Invincible.
Invincible.
Yes,
That's it. Invincible.
Peel.
Yeah. But man, good question there, man, Pharaoh King.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning into the Better Than Safe Sports podcast. But before we go, we all like to give you something, think about something funny, or better yet, where the fuck Tim Dog get there from. So Tim Dog, what you got for the people before we go, my brother?
Oh boy.
Holidays are coming up, and I've always said it. Look out for those that should be looked after. Give a call to a loved one you haven't spoken to in a long time. Say you're sorry to someone that you hurt and you know you did, but your pride won't let you do it. Holidays is a time for loving, sharing, and family. So if you're by yourself, that's only because you choose to be. There's plenty of people around that can love you that don't know you.
I like that.
Sometimes the best ones to do that with are the ones you pay.
All right, then.
There you
Doctor,
go.
what you got for the people before we go, my brother?
No, that's all sweet and everything about being alone and shit during the holidays, man. Look, you ain't missing nothing. I mean, it's all about what you could buy anyway, so you ain't missing nothing. So it is what it is. But on a real note, want everyone to have a happy holidays, safe holidays. Those who can will, and those who don't won't. So, see where you fit in that. I'll let you know.
All right. Bad Professor, what you got for the people before we go, my brother?
Well, George Brett once said, if a tie is like kissing your sister, losing is like kissing your grandmother with her teeth out. And that's how I feel about one of these games that we had to pick this week. So, everybody enjoy your holidays. I mean, we're going to see you on Friday.
No.
And get out and play a round of golf for me.
No. You don't. First of all, damn the golf jokes. You don't leave on that bullshit. What kind of shit is? What is? What was that visual you just put in everybody's head?
You wanna go out on?
Well, I will say
that's
that
that swamp people shit. That's that.
I got
that's
you.
that swamp people shit right there.
I got you.
Different meal was 27-10 to the Raiders.
That's right. So yeah, to the Raiders. Yeah, you got a break speed off our ass.
Yeah, because
So,
they won back to back to beat
Back,
Washington
yeah.
the year before.
Yeah,
we got a break speed off our ass. Hurricane, what you got for people before we go, my brother?
That was John Riggins.
Mine is not as serious as these other fellas, you know. So just remember, the amount of idiots in the world is directly proportional to how intelligent you are.
So is my car score.
I'm a fuck with y'all, man.
Hey, you got that joker with his hats on, man.
Hey, I believe y'all with this one. Sojourner Truth said this, man. She said that the truth is powerful and it prevails. So, hey, live with it. Take it.
He has a
digest it.
golden tea game right behind his right shoulder.
you know I get my golf shoes for free.
I mean, VA disability is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It gives me a lot of perks, and I use all of them.
That's right.
I got you,
I
man.
use all of them.
I got you, babe. Before we go though, Tim Dog, shout out to social people follow you, my brother.
Follow me at Instagram, Father's Love 99. It's all about me and my grandson.
All right.
And my son.
Okay. Thank you. Shout out your social out so people can follow you, my brother.
Grandfather's love.
Shortcup39 at yahoo.com is where it could be reached. But I would like to leave y'all with this. Everything the math professor was just talking about is a bunch of bull crap. You heard? I just want to let y'all know that half the people in Louisiana just learned how to read like last year.
Yes, we learned how to read golf scores.
Bad professor, shout out your social so the people can follow you.
You can find me at themadprofessor.1, the way you see it on your screen. YouTube and Instagram. My first video out next week will be about my golf game this weekend.
Farrah King, shout out your social.
I might just be with him. Shit. This is my golf swing too. Shit. Let's follow us both on Mad Professor Thought One.
That motherfucker stupid, though.
Just so y'all can have something to play with, I will go ahead and make sure I drop some videos and stuff out on
Damn
the
that.
I got
Hey,
you.
what are them balls again, Mad Professor? I'm bringing them to you.
Titleist.
The title. I'm getting some Titleist tomorrow.
That's right.
Do you even know what to do? What kind of Titleist you have? Do you have what do you?
I'll ask them at Sports Authority,
That's
whatever
right.
the fuck I'm going.
Oh, okay.
And of course, you can find me, the man on the street, at the Audacity Podcast
All
and
about the
YouTube. Also,
distance.
Creative Campus Expression YouTube as well. Make sure you come and follow. Make sure you come and join us Friday night for what?
Oh,
2 cigars and a blunt. And make sure you stick around for the after show called
My wife
Ashed
does
Out.
talk about my short game.
That is actually
That's
the
what
best
she
part of my day.
And next weekend,
That will be
ladies and
an
gentlemen,
accurate
it's gonna be Christmas, so we won't be on. So make sure y'all catch us the following. I don't know when is New Year's. Is New Year's that
New Year's
following
is
Wednesday?
that Wednesday.
Okay,
Wednesday,
so
Wednesday,
y'all
man.
catch us 2
It's
weeks.
always
We have a
7
2
days
weeks
later.
vacation. Yeah, you catch us 7 days later after that, and by that time, my golf game would be on par 2. Party hard. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man on the street.
You know, in that Jamaica, we
Hey,
usually
Hey, this is the golf student.
But
King
I'm not gonna
Pharaoh.
what's what on. I got
King
to
Pharaoh
tonight,
King.
make
I
sure
forgot
that
my name. I'm gonna be a student.
Them
now,
dogs,
Jamaica, that
be
was
more
some
careful
blood
what you
season,
say around me, because I may crack some jokes and start some
some
shit.
kick off and on the rod.
And I am the mad
Better not sit
professor
up.
in the boot. I will be at the public course.
Shot for that boy there over there. Saying 2 shots of that.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are out. Y'all have a good night, a safe night. Too. Y'all
Merry
stupid.
Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa.